Okay, let's check you quickly.
I was on FXCM.
FXCM, okay. I don't normally use FXCM. Okay, so this one?
Yeah, that one there.
Oh, cool. Let's check where it came from.
You don't work in lower time frames. I took that middle buy of the deal stick in the middle. Look at the just the last one of the last week. So the left.
One.
No, left.
This?
Yeah.
Let's check where it came from. We had a daily rejection block in here. We had a 4-hour one in here. Yeah, maybe if you had if you had timing and everything,
it was perfect.
Yeah, because like even on GU, let me show you.
I've been back testing GU. I haven't gone through GU.
Yeah, this one was perfect. This Y.
Yeah.
So what it did was it came down, tapped into something on the higher time frame. I don't really remember. Yeah, it tapped into this rejection block. Can you see that?
Yep.
Tapped right into that rejection block. Let me make that a point of interest. Yeah, and then we had Asia. Okay, we had Asia. Now London is about to open. So right below the Asian low, what did we have? Not on the 4-hour, I guess. Yeah, on the 4-hour, what did we have? Right below this, a rejection block, a tiny one. You see that? Okay, yeah, a very tiny one right below this. So yeah, I bought it here. Stop loss was below these areas. It was somewhere around here. Yeah, because I didn't want to just have my stop loss right below this. That's 0.9%. That's not possible. So yeah, this was the setup. First target is always the Asian highs. So that is where I pay myself, and that's it. Then gives the rest. So see, I have 1 to 5. That's more than enough. Easy. Taps and then it goes. Okay, so that's it. That's all for that day. So a very clean setup, a very clean setup. Yeah. So where else? What else did you take? Where else did you take?
The US 30.
US 30. Ah, nice. Let's check. US 30. There we go. Yeah, Dow Jones is crazy actually.
I love it though.
Yeah,
it's my baby.
Awesome. Yeah.
I saw before this move.
Yeah.
That last move. If you go into the daily.
Daily. Okay.
Yeah. If you go into the daily.
Look where I tapped into.
Yeah.
Clean. Very clean. Yeah, I don't trade this thing, but this could have given you so much, right?
Man,
look at the move. Very clean, very clean.
Look at the previous move of the 4-hour wick.
Yeah, and for sure, all of this is liquid.
No, look, the one below that. Check the wick below that. We drew you another rejection block line of the previous drop.
This one?
No. If you draw another line of the previous drop.
Okay, this one?
No, that to the left. This? The one where you have liquidity, just that wick of the liquidity wick. Just draw an. That's it. Just draw a line at that rejection block.
This one? Oh.
Yeah. On FXCM, it's not that clear. No, go to the 4-hour. No, that's the 1 hour.
Yeah, let me just draw it. Let's go to
4 hour. 4 hour.
Yeah, the 4 hour, it was perfect. Clean. Very clean. Yeah, and the thing is now, this for sure, this will be a trap. Why? Because what will people do? Oh, choose the order block that broke major structure. Imagine how many traders would try to sell it here, right? So many of them. But for us, this is simply liquidity that got taken out. And yeah, let's see if we had any confirmation entries. I think
there were none.
Yeah.
I'm actually done looking for confirmation entries.
Yeah, that's the thing, bro. Like me, honestly, I do not look into a lot of confirmation entries. I just play with the risk entries itself. Like after the liquidity gets taken out, I just take it from the highest time frame POI that we have. That's it. That's all we need to do. Because if it's a higher time frame, like let's say, for example, the monthly, like on gold, this thing right here. Okay, if you go to the monthly, see where did it tap into? Now it's the new month. So where will the next monthly candle open? The next monthly candle will open in here. And then when it opens here, from here to here, what do we have? We have an imbalance, right? So that imbalance would be a point of interest. Okay, so you could have refined this. I did take the sell from here. So all of this liquidity is being fed into that level. See, this was the previous week's high, I guess. Yeah, this was the previous week's high. All of that liquidity is being fed into the monthly point of interest. I did refine it to some zone. I don't remember. I think it was into this this hidden base kind of thing. You can see, you know what hidden bases are, right? Yeah. Yeah, we had a hidden base. I refined it to something on the H1. Yeah, I don't really remember. Yeah, let's check. Not this though, I think. Yeah, you know this, right? On this, for gold, on different brokers, it has different data. Okay, so I think this order block was lining up with this zone on FTMO servers, something like this. Okay, so yeah, we had all this liquidity being fed into that level. And yeah, so let's check. So now the market has turned bullish in here. Okay, you can see that, right? The market has turned bullish. Okay, stop fund, breakout structure, all of this will be liquidity, swept that. And yeah, now it's starting to go up.
If you do a FIB, that's 50% exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so all of this liquidity, and then I think it tapped into some not that clear. Let's check the 4 hour. Yeah, it was a 4 hour breaker though. You can see this, right? It was a 4 hour breaker. So price tapped into that, and there you go. Yeah. Yeah, this was where I tapped into. See, oh, instantly you have around 270 pips. So easy. Okay, see.
Melting.
Yeah, look at this. Where did this buy come from? Oh, rejection block. You can see that, right? So you can just go on and on from them. See, look at that. Look at the precision. No drawdown, basically. Like even this day, I bought it from a 1 hour rejection block.
I do not even a thing these days.
It just taps, and then look at this.
Crazy.
Taps and boom, 200 pips. Okay, so that's more than enough, right? Like what more do we need, right? What more do we need? Like, yeah, even a sell from here. Let me show you. Yeah, there we go. Rejection block. See that? Okay, look at this. Let me show you. Okay, so now it has tapped into this. The lower time frames turned bearish. First thing, we have the order block. Taps, starts to fall. Then we got a rejection block. Taps, starts to fall, and then we got another rejection block. And yeah, there we go. So 3 beautiful entries. Okay, so if you did not take it from here, look at all those entries. Look at that. Taps, 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 and yeah, that's all we need, right? That's all we need. Exactly. Like, yeah, I tapped into the higher time frame. Okay, and then there we go. Breakout. So I told you, breakout is your direction, right? Breakout is your direction. So it tapped, broke out. Look at this. Taps, 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 and then it starts to fall. That's it. Okay, so the thing is now, like I told you now, the main thing is we have to stay detached from the market. Now, who cares about who cares about where the market really wants to go, right? If you got your setup, if you have 100 pips from this trade, like who cares if it's gonna reverse from here, right? Who cares? You don't care until the next day. Okay, so focus on just one single setup a day, and then that's it. You're out. Okay, so you see this, right? You have multiple opportunities. Okay, if you have multiple opportunities, if you do the multi-time frame analysis properly. Okay, so yeah, very easy, very easy. Okay, so yeah, what else? What else? What doubts do you have?
Let's go. I just put the questions in the chat quickly.
Oh, yeah, let's see. During Asia or just before London Open? Yeah, not during Asia. Actually, wait until Asia ends. Okay, wait until Asia ends.
Number one.
Yeah, that was your first question, right? Yeah, when can we start analyzing charts for the day? Is it during Asia or just before London Open? Yeah, it's not during Asia. It's gonna be before. Like, I'm sorry, after Asia ends. Okay, so for example, let's check GU quickly, like this. Okay, now only after this time. Okay, after this time, you come into the charts, you check what's gonna happen. Okay, that's it. Yeah. You come into charts at this time of the day, and even this, tap into a daily QML, I guess. Do you know what QMLs are? Yeah.
Is that the Quasimodo?
Quasimodo, exactly. Yeah. Okay, the Quasimodo levels. Okay, so Quasimodo these levels are also very important. So if you use a line chart, you can see this very clearly. Can you see that? Look at the precision. Then taps and then it starts to melt. Look at that. Okay, so it taps and then instantly. So now we know that Asia has obviously tapped into that daily zone and also into a 4 hour and a 1 hour rejection block. Okay, and then yeah, was a strong high was created. So a strong high was created. Let's check the 15-minute. Yeah, a strong high was created. Liquidity taken out. And yeah, structure was broken. You can see that, right? The formation we need very clearly. Okay, so yeah, at this time of the day is when like I normally start analyzing. Okay, because now London, for me, London opens at 12:30 and London kill zone is at 11:30. Okay, so this time window, this is when everything happens. Like normally, if it's gonna manipulate, yeah, this is the time window when if like the time that's it's gonna happen. Okay, and another thing is if it's not gonna manipulate, it's gonna do a retracement only at this time. Okay, at this time of the day. So always make sure you stay active during this time. Okay, these hours. So and also this. Okay, wait for this to end. Wait for this to end. That's the main thing because this will show you what the market really wants to do. See what happens. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this was a little bit late though, but yeah, after like 30 minutes after London open, there we go. Retraced back into this rejection block. There was nothing on the higher time frames. Taps and yeah, then it starts to melt. That's it. Like even this. Okay, now I did not take my entry from here. Okay, I did not take my entry from here. I took it from here. To show you. What do we have over here? Another strong high, right? Why? All of this liquidity was cleared out. Okay, and then structure was broken. So which means this right here will turn into a strong high, right? This will turn into a strong high. Then I told you, what did I tell you? When a strong high is created, we have to check the higher time frames, right? Otherwise, to see who took out the liquid, we're going to look into the higher time frame. So if you go to the 4-hour, we had an order block. Can you see that? Okay, we had an order block that was created in here. Okay, right here we had an order block, and then there was liquidity sitting right below it. Yeah, there we go. This thing turns into internal range liquidity. We refine this into this rejection block, and that's it. Okay, this was NFP, I guess. Yeah, look at that easily. Okay, so it started melting. So that's it. Okay, that's it. Strong highs, high time frame POI, liquidity, and then the sell. Okay, so easy. So that's the time when you should stay active on the charts. Okay, wait for Asia to end, and only then you look for the setup. Okay, wait for Asia to end, and only then you come into the charts. Okay, only then you start analyzing. Okay, let's see what your second question is. Okay, so the first one is clear, right? I hope it's clear. Yeah.
Well, before you continue, before you continue, I just want to know regarding the strong highs and strong lows, right?
Yeah.
I tend to think that I should use H1, not H15.
Okay.
If you can go to the H1.
Yeah, let's check the H1. Okay.
In the H1, that's still a strong high, right?
Which one? This is a strong high now. Okay, this is a strong high. Now on the H1, this is the one that you could use as a strong high because can you see that there were no swing highs that were cleared on this high?
Exactly.
You cannot use this as a strong high. Okay, so that's the thing. So that's why I told you. Once again, multi-time frame analysis. Okay, multi-time frame analysis. That is what we need. Okay, so but if you go to the M30, yeah, on the M30 for sure, this is a strong high. See, liquid taken, structure broken.
But on the M1, it's not, right?
Yeah. Sorry.
On the M1, it's not.
On the H1 or the M1?
H1.
Yeah. On the H1, it is not. Okay, on the H1, this is the strong high.
Yeah, I haven't looked at the M1 in so long. Since our last call, I mean, the M1, it just doesn't bother me.
Yeah, but like you don't even have to bother about the lower time frames anymore. You don't have to. Okay, so let's check your second question. Give me a second. What are you doing analysis for the weekly? To what time frame? Okay, so on the weekly, we want to see.
Yeah, that question is based on basically what we're going to do next. I think there might be another one that might comes off with that in order. But like, so let's say, like, how do we analyze it for the weekly and like how are we going to predict what's going to happen? And then also for the next week, but also now consider like within mind that it's a new month. I mean, our last session was in the middle of the month. Now we're in the beginning of the month, which is great for for analyzing the monthly chart, as well as the lower time frames.
Lower time frames, yeah. Okay, so now it's like this. Okay, now I told you every single week you have to start with the weekly time frame, right? That same way, once the new month starts, you have to start from the monthly time frame. Okay, so for example, now in here. Okay, now in here. So on the monthly, what are the next POIs that we have? Okay, so where will the next monthly candle open? It will open in here, right? This is where the next monthly candle would open. Okay, so one thing, we have an imbalance up here. Can you see that? Yeah, we have an imbalance up here. And the other thing is we have a rejection block down here. Can you see that? Okay, we had an unmitigated rejection block. Yeah, the opening price comes in at 25759. Okay, so now we know that the next monthly candle will open right here. So this rejection block is still unmitigated, so which means we can still use that as a point of interest. Okay, then we go to the weekly. Okay, then we go to the weekly, and then on the weekly, yeah, we can see what else do we have on the weekly. Let's see what we have for the, yeah, this, I think I actually did the replay too. So this was the monthly price level, and on the weekly we did have an imbalance in here, and we had this. But yeah, let's see. Okay, but now the thing is, the main thing I told you, right? The main thing we want to see is the recent breakout structure, right? That's what I told you. Okay, so you can see that the recent breakout structure is still bearish on the weekly. Can you see that? Okay, the recent breakout structure is still bearish on the weekly. Now, can you see any bullish breakouts yet on the weekly? Not yet. Okay, not yet. So which means still, okay, we can still say that the momentum is to the downside. Okay, the momentum is to the downside. So we have that. Not a lot of information on the weekly. Let's go to the daily. Now on the daily, okay, on the daily, of course, we can see how they just broke all these structures, right? Look at this. A break in here, okay, a break of a swing high in here, and also another, yeah, this cannot be taken as a proper break though. Can you see that? Only liquidity was swept. Okay, only liquidity was swept. And then on the daily, yeah, like even this, look at this monthly POI, how it worked out. I think it tapped and it gave a nice reaction, if I remember. Let's check quickly. Not yet. Let's see. Yeah, not a very clean one, but yeah, you can see it just rejected from that level. Yeah, not a very clean one, but yeah, it did react from that level. So yeah, okay, so on the new month, what you do is the same thing. Okay, you just check what are the next POIs that we have. Okay, what are the next POIs that we have. Now remember, we are only looking at this for intraday purposes. Okay, only for intraday purposes, not for swings or anything. Okay, because we don't want to know if the monthly wants to get into these lows or if the monthly wants to go up into these highs. We don't care about that. Why? Because we're intraday traders, right? So you do not have to focus on all that. So any POI that you mark out, that is only for intraday purpose. Okay, that will be only for intraday purpose. Okay, because now right now you can see that price is not in a very good area to swing trade, right? Okay, because in the middle of nowhere. Okay, yeah, in the middle of nowhere. Now, for example, now the next week, what do we have? Okay, now the monthly, of course, now there's nothing else on the monthly that you could see. Okay, there is nothing else, so there's no point of looking at the monthly anymore. Now let's check the weekly. So for example, for the next week, what do we have? Okay, we have two buy POIs. What is that? We have a weekly imbalance. Can you see that? Okay, we have the weekly imbalance. And the other thing is we have an order block on the weekly. Okay, so we have two POIs on the weekly where we could look for buys. Yeah, we even have a rejection block. Okay, we even have a rejection block 2596. Okay, so the next weekly candle would open in here. And yeah, why did we mark out these bullish blocks? Because since we have a breakout structure in here, can you see that? We had a breakout structure in here, which means a strong low was created down here. See, a stop hunt and a breakout structure, or it's a breakout structure in here. Okay, so then we can take it like this: strong low, high of the range. This was the break, and maybe a move like this. See that? Okay, yeah. Okay, so the multi-time frame, like I told you, multi-time frame. So these will be the POIs that we're looking at. Okay, these will be the POIs that we're looking at. So maybe the previous week's liquidity, previous week's low is being fed into, this liquidity is being fed into this. So let's check the daily. What do we have on the daily? So on the daily, where will the next daily candle open? It'll open right here. So what are the next POIs we have? Yeah, with this bearish momentum, we can still expect this low to get taken out. So on the daily, of course, there's not the right way. Yeah, we can just do a slight refinement of this into this. Can you see that imbalance? Okay, we can do a slight refinement of this into the imbalance. Let's go to the 4 hour. Let's check the 4 hour. Yeah, now on the 4 hour, because we can see that price is Yeah, most likely they're running down for this low now. Can you see that? Because this low never created a higher high or anything.
Exactly.
Okay, so yeah, so
So
they're
that's a
coming down
weak
for
low.
this low. Yeah, that's a weak low. So now they're coming down for that. Let's see. We have stop hunt, breakout structure. Yeah, so these will be the POIs. Now next comes, yeah, give me a minute. I'm having a sore throat. Give me a second.
No worries, me too.
Yeah, so next comes time and price. Okay, so yeah, give me 1 second. I'll have some water and come. Give me a second. Okay. Yeah, can you hear?
I hear you.
Okay. So the next thing is time and price. Okay, now next we have to see what, yeah, London is about to do and all that stuff, and then yeah, get the entry. Okay, so let's check the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, the next scan would open in here. Sorry, then we'll have an imbalance in here and another rejection block. So remember now, these are like, sorry, I'm really sorry.
No
Okay,
worries.
so, yeah, I just ate, so I'm having hiccups and everything. Okay, now remember, these areas are not your entry points. Okay, these areas are not your entry points because why? You have to use your confluences, which means Asia and timing and everything. For example,
Okay.
yeah, let's just say Asia is gonna do this. Something like this. Okay, now yeah, let me draw it out. Let's say Asia did something like this. Okay, now there you go. Okay, now you know that. Okay, this Asian highs liquidity is being fed into this level. Can you see that? So if London breaks out of Asia, and if it gets into this area, what are you doing?
Selling.
That's it. Okay, so remember, not all of these areas are your entry zones. Okay, only if the confluences add up, you're going to take the trade. Can you understand that? Like even here, let's say they did a manipulation of this low, came down, sorry, started creating some liquidity, or as the Asian low, anything, then what do?
Right.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, so always add timing as a confluence. That is the like
timing has become a real big thing.
Yes. Okay, so
that's part of one of my like headlines on top.
Yeah, like
remind myself that you need
timing
to time.
is like the strongest confluence you can use. That's the strongest confluence you can use.
What time do you want to execute this trade? London or New York?
London. Okay, like
London
yeah, for me, it could be London or New York because this is GBP USD, right? GBP USD.
Exactly.
Okay, so which means London and New York both will do the major moves. Like sometimes it could also happen during that crossover. London and New York, that crossover thing. Okay, because that is around 5:30 to sorry 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. my time or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah.
Even at that time it could happen, but most likely these types of reversals happen during London. Okay, these types of reversals happen during London. So London is the strongest one. But for example, in here it's different. Okay, this is gold, right? This is gold. So you can't expect London to do major moves. Even on US 30, like yeah, you've been trading US 30 for a while, right? So you'd have seen that, yeah. Now London
US 30 moves in every session.
Yeah, but the thing is, the major move, the quick ones kick in during New York. Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, so it differs. So always add timing as a confluence. That is very important. Okay, that will be. Sorry. I'm really sorry. Okay.
When last have you seen a white horse?
Sorry, Wyckoff?
A white horse.
A white horse?
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
When last have you seen a white horse?
No, bro.
You haven't seen a white horse?
No.
No.
Nah. Okay.
Just checking if the hiccups go away.
Yeah.
It should be gone now.
Give me a second. Give me a
It's
second.
it's a trick
Oh.
to get hiccups away.
Okay, okay, give me a second. Let me
No
check it
worries.
out. White horsey calves.
Are you Googling it?
Yeah. Yeah, all of these are myths. Yeah, I'm sorry for that. Oh damn, I think it's gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
Damn.
It worked.
Whoa. Wow. Okay. Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome, bro.
Okay, so third one, what do we do if a weekly chart is not very clear and predicting the next weekly candle? Yeah, so if the weekly isn't that clear, then what do? You drop to the daily. Okay, you drop to the daily, and then you can go with the daily structure and everything. Okay, you can use daily structure, but always remember, breakout is your direction. Okay, breakout is your direction, and also only the higher time frame zones will move the price. Okay, so like if you're going to sell this thing, you can confidently sell it until it gets into these areas. Okay, and not into these areas right away, but at least into this you can sell it. Can you understand that? Okay, you can for sure you can sell it into this, because only the higher time frame zones, higher time frame key levels will move price. Okay, only the higher time. These are these key levels. Only these key levels will move price. Okay, so what you could do is now, yeah, on the weekly, I know that it's not like sometimes the weekly setups will be picture perfect. Okay. Sometimes the weekly will be like very perfect, very, very clean. Okay. So like you would have seen setups like this. Like see, even this one.
Just let me know when to buy from the weekly at the bottom all the way up.
Yeah. Okay. So like sometimes the weekly setups will be like very clear. Okay, very, very clear. Like if we show you something. See, like even in here, this was a nice one I had. See, like where will the next weekly candle open? In here, right? Then what do we have? An imbalance in here. Okay, so this was very clean. And look at this. Okay, strong low on the 4-hour. Top one, breakout structure, internal range liquidity. There you go. Boom. Okay, so the whole week, this is what ICT calls a one shot, one kill. Okay, so one shot, one kill. You take this, you close it here. This could even be a swing trade. No, not a swing trade, actually. This could be an intra-week trade. See that? 2 days. Okay, it took 2 days, but it runs into your targets and you're out. That's it. Okay, so yeah, a one shot, one kill. Okay, so that is the reason why we use these weekly time frames. Okay, the weekly POIs and everything. So because most of the time, that is what would happen. Okay, that is what would happen. So yeah, let me show you some more. Let's see some more. Yeah, even this tapped into this tapped into this. Yeah, not a lot of very clear examples. Let's check gold. Yeah, gold, of course, if you check the monthly, you could have seen all the entries. Yeah, see this one tapped into the order block. I showed you this example, right? I think I showed you. Yeah, and then tapped. Oh shit, yeah, then it started dropping. And then this one, this week, what happened? We had the imbalance, right? So this week it tapped into this. Okay, so very clean. Now let's check the weekly. Let's check the weekly to show you that example.
I personally don't trade gold.
Sorry?
I personally don't trade gold, but I like seeing it. I like seeing it. So no, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, no, gold's price action is very clear. Okay,
it's similar to US30 though.
Yeah, US30 is also very clean. Okay, but like I love trading gold because gold's price action is like very clean, very, very clean all the time, like every single day. You can always get like 50 to 100 pip setups every day. Okay, like almost every day. Okay, so just focus, like, yeah, if you're not trading that, that's fine. But yeah,
nah, I've been burnt way too many times on gold.
Yeah, gold is actually like, look how clean the setups are. Stop hunt, break, internal range, sell, boom. See, very clean. Okay, so very clean setups. You can always see them. Okay, you can always see this. See? Like took this internal range liquidity out. It did tap into something. Let's check quickly. No, nothing to be seen. But yeah, you see the thing, right? Like this thing. Okay, all this liquidity gets taken out. Strong high, low of the range. You take a sell here. You exit down at the external range liquidity. That's it. Okay, so very clean setups. So that's why I told you now this gold's price action will be very clean. If you backtest that, you will understand. But yeah, if you're not trading that, that's fine. Yeah, what was your question again? Running out of track. What do we do if a weekly chart is not very clear in predicting the next candle? Yeah. Now, if the weekly chart isn't that clear, like I told you, use daily market structure. Okay, use the daily direction. Okay, use the daily direction. Now, for example, you can see how the daily has broken out, right? We have breakout in here, a breakout of a swing high, but in here we very clearly, yeah, we do have a breakout. Can you see that? Okay, so we do have a breakout in here, so which means now the weekly might also be bullish for a while because we have all this liquidity up here that needs to be cleared out, right? Or is like, yeah, let's not look at the liquidity. At least we have that monthly imbalance up here. Can you see that? Okay, so we have these areas and we even have a breaker kind of thing in here. So at least until it goes into these areas, we can start looking at buy setups, in my opinion. Yeah, in these areas, but only if it gives us the confluences. But let's say this tapped into these areas during maybe New York session or something, and we were not trading it, then what do we do? Are we going to take a trade late, like when New York closes or when London closes? No. Okay, we'll have to patiently wait. Now, let's say it came here, tapped into this, turned bullish, but this happened during London close. Yeah, now are you going to take a trade during Asia? No, you're not going to do that. You're going to wait and see what Asia is doing. Let's say Asia did this. Let's say this whole thing was Asia. Now you can see how Asia has created a strong low. Stop hunt, breakout structure. Then you look for a high time frame POI somewhere around here. You wait for London to do this and then this. Okay, so don't focus on getting the bottoms all the time because that won't happen. Okay, so the thing is like, who cares about an entry, right? It's about making the money. Okay, so if you take a buy here, you take your profits here, you take your partials here, and since it's coming from higher time frame levels, okay, since it's coming from the higher time frame levels, then you just hold a runner back into these highs. Okay, so that is what you would do. Okay, yeah, for days. Okay, so yeah, this would most likely be a swing trade because do you check the DXY? I don't do that mostly, like I don't do that mostly, but yeah, if you're checking DXY, that would also be good, but I don't want all that unnecessary stuff. Okay, so I don't look into that a lot. Okay, so that is what you would do. Okay, now if the weekly candle is not very clear to determine a bias, the best thing to do is use the daily breakouts. Okay, because like I told you, breakout is the direction. So use the daily breakouts, use daily market structure and everything to get a bias. Okay, to get the bias, and then you go to the 4-hour, you look for close POIs where Asia could tap into, because now obviously the high time frame zones are here, right? Okay, so now do you think Asia will do this? No. Okay, so we can't expect that to happen. So on the 4-hour, you can mark out the POIs where Asia would retrace into, because there's nothing on the daily or the weekly. And then, yeah, like you can sell it down into here. So these will be key areas where you're monitoring price action. If it gives you confirmations, like if Asia opens here, I will buy it in here right away for sure. But if Asia does not open here, if it gets here during some random time, then I will wait for a breakout structure and a retracement, something like this. Okay, so that is what I would do. If the weekly isn't clear, use the daily breakouts. Okay, use the daily structure for direction. Okay, can you understand it? Yeah,
I fully understand that. Yeah.
Okay, then let's check the other one of analyzing weekly candle. Okay, should I predict different weeks of the chart? Got my point. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Okay, yeah, let's go to the weekly. Let's see how we could look at it. Okay, so now this week, of course, I was expecting this. What I was expecting. Okay, now since we had a breakout on the daily, can you see that? Okay, since we had a breakout on the daily, I was expecting price to open here, fill the imbalance, and then go. Yeah. Okay, so this is what I was expecting. That did not happen. Okay, that did not happen. Now this week, of course, this is what I was expecting. So this week. Okay, what do we have? Yeah, once again, now you can see how the market is melting, right? So I was expecting a move back into the imbalance. Yeah, a tap into the imbalance and then the drop. Okay, so yeah, something like that. So same thing again and again. Sometimes it's not clear, sometimes it's very clear. Okay, let's check the weekly, another one. This week, of course. Yeah, this week, where will the next weekly candle open? Here, right? This is where the weekly candle would open. So then we have a rejection block in here. Okay, we had a rejection block in here. Now remember, like I told you, these are not your entry levels. Okay, these are only your key zones. Okay, these are only your key zones. Only if timing, only if the confluences add up, only then you will be taking the trade. Okay, only then you'll be taking the trade. So this, of course, see, does it make any sense for you to trade at this level? No, because why? price tapped into that level during Asia. See that? See that? So are you going to take any trades at that time of the day? No. Okay, and you can see that very clearly that level never held, right? See, did you get any type of a breakout structure? No. Then you do not take any trades. Okay, so it's like this. Okay, this is what they tell you. Oh, once the support breaks, once the resistance breaks, it turns into support. There we go. Traps, and then it starts to go. So yeah, that's some advanced stuff. Like you don't even have to focus on that. That is SNR, but yeah, so something like that. Okay, something like that. So
that's more advanced.
Sorry? Yeah, that's more advanced. There are more stuff. Okay, but the thing is, you don't want it. Okay, you don't want it. Okay, there are more.
What happens if I do?
Trust me, bro. Like everything that I taught you is a very simplified way of what I already know. Okay, because like not gonna lie, like this rejection blocks thing, like ICT wasn't the one to come up with that. Okay,
yeah.
ICT wasn't the one to come up with that. The rejection block is purely support and resistance. Okay, because let me show you quickly. Yeah, don't tell this stuff to anyone else though. Okay, so this is what they call a resistance. Okay, this right here is what they call a resistance, and this right here is what they call a support. Okay, so yeah, this will be your resistance, and then this will be your support. So same thing for us. Okay, this will be a rejection block. Okay, the base of the wick, if it is unmitigated, we say it's a rejection block. That's it. Okay, so for like, see, even this one. Now, support and resistance traders, they never focus on liquidity or anything. Okay, they never focus on anything. Okay, now look at this. For them, that is why, see, even I use the line chart. Now, see, now if they're using the 4-hour, okay, look at this. Now, what will they do? Oh, we have this resistance. I'm sorry, the support that was not tapped yet. Okay, the support that was not tapped yet. But for us, look at how many confluences we have. Okay, if we go here, if you use Asia, look at that. We have the Asian low right above it. Can you see that? Right above a 4-hour support. Okay, so we can use that as a confluence too. Okay, we can use that as a confluence too. Now the support and resistance traders, they will also draw a trend line from a line chart or something like this. Now they know that, okay, so these will be their areas, okay, to buy it from, and then yeah, all that stuff. So strong confluences for them. There we go. Taps and then it starts to fly. So imagine if you try to use all of them, that will be too much stuff. That will be unnecessary stuff, but very strong. Okay, but very strong. You can just blindly pull.
We will discuss that in another session.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, like see, all of these are resistance. See that? Resistance. Okay, resistance, support, and see, you buy at support, you sell at resistance. Easy. Okay, so like if you take a buy here, where is your next target? According to SNR, I mean. Okay, where is your next target if you buy it here? These areas. These areas. Why? A broken support will turn into resistance, right? So these are the areas where you take your profits from. See, so isn't that enough now? You have 90 pips. Okay, so more than enough, right? So that's the thing. Okay, so if you use all of them, it will give you a very strong confidence, but honestly, it is not necessary. Okay, because whatever I taught you about the way we look at all.
Listen.
Yeah. Now, see,
I want to know everything.
I will teach you. Don't worry. Okay, so like, see, even this order block, right? Yeah. This is an order block, but if you use a line chart, a broken support turns into resistance. That's it. Can you understand that now? Okay, so ICT is pure support and resistance. Okay, but he has renamed the stuff. So like, we do not want to give the other traders an idea that we are using a retail concept. So we like we're using the same thing as smart money traders do. Okay, so same stuff. Okay, that's why I told you. An order block, it is a price level. A resistance, a rejection block, that is a price level. Okay, a breaker block, it is a price level. Okay, so all of these are just price levels that we're working with. Okay, so now according to smart money, according to SNR, these are the areas they have: resistance, support. Okay, and they have this is what they call SBR, which means support broken turns into resistance, and same thing. Okay, now the thing is, if you do not use this with a line chart, this will be liquidity. Okay, if you now, that's the trick about SNR. Okay, you have to always use a line chart, not this VIX. Okay, because now most traders on YouTube, what they get taught is, oh, they'll try to sell it from this wick. Okay, now once this wick gets broken, they'll buy it from, they'll try to sell it from here. Okay, but the real devil is somewhere out here on the line chart, and then they will get stopped out. That's the thing. Okay, so you'll have to use a line chart for that. So now, yeah, I'll tell you why I'm showing you this. Yeah, so these are the areas where SNR traders would look in. For us, what is this? Rejection block. Okay, and then what is this? Order block. Order block. If you refine it, that's the breaker block. Okay, so same stuff. Okay, so you don't have to know support and resistance.
So what you are saying is that everybody's actually trading the exact same way.
Exact same thing. Okay, but the thing is, the confluences that we add up, that is what's going to make a difference. Okay, that is what's going to make a difference. And the thing is now, small support and resistance traders will never get tight stop losses like us. Okay, like for example, now, yeah, for example, in here, okay, if we buy it here, anyway, our stop loss will not be below this, right? Okay, so the maximum we would do is below this thing. That's it, right? But for support and resistance traders, they have something like a standard 30 pip stop loss. So look at their theirs and look at us. Okay, so I would have at least 5 pips. Look at that. We have a 1 to 21 from the same setup. They have only a 1 to 3 or something from the same.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so that's the thing. So you need a little smart money knowledge too, because not only SNR isn't enough, but yeah, the thing about big stop losses is that you will never take a loss. That's the thing. That is why ICT has a 95% win rate. Okay, because he never gets stopped out. Because why? Now, if he takes a buy, like let's say he's selling it from this rejection block, we are the ones that will place it right above that rejection block. He'll have it somewhere on here. Okay, so he'll never get stopped out. So then he has 100% win rate. So we can do that too, but like in my opinion, win rate, it doesn't matter, honestly. The win rate doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you don't have to look into the win rate. Okay, and the thing is now, with all the stuff we know right now, anyway, we're not gonna lose more than 2 trades in a row. 2 trades in a row. I can guarantee you that. Okay, so that's the thing.
Like what I found is like I did a few trades, and the first trade I lost, and I was like, why did I lose this trade?
Yeah.
You know? And then I went to go and find out why I lost this trade and where did it come from. I practiced the trade, and I was like, okay, so you came from here.
Yeah.
Why didn't I see that? And then the next trade I took, I was like,
exactly.
That
is why you should journal the trades. That's why I told you.
Okay. That's gonna happen because I really checked what my previous factors. So that backtesting the whole 2-minute, 1-minute session you gave me in the previous session was really helpful.
So yeah, that's the thing now. Backtesting and also journaling your trades is important. Okay, now backtesting is completely different from journaling. Okay, so journaling comes when you do your live trades and everything. Okay, every time you lose a trade, okay, just step out of the market. Do not try to revenge trade. Okay, take down a book or something. Like, honestly, I'm not good with this Excel and stuff, so I still write it down in a classic way. I just write it down. Okay, I write it down, and then like first thing I'll do is I'll write the pair. I'll write the session. Okay, the trading session. When did I take the trade? Why did I take the trade? Where did I take the trade? And then why did I lose the trade? Okay, so to see why I lost the trade, I'll have to do some back testing, right? Then once I find out why, then the next day, am I going to make that mistake again? No, right? I'm not going to make that mistake again. Okay, so that's the thing. That's the importance of journaling the trades. Okay, always make sure you journal your trade, because like, if you want to make a living out of this, we'll have to take this seriously, right?
Exactly.
It's not a game. Okay, it's not a game. So yeah, do the journaling. Now, most people think, oh, like writing down in books and everything, lame stuff. No, how could it be lame, right? That is what you should do. Okay, like now most people will tell, like I got that response from like so many ones. Like when I tell them to journal, they'll tell you, oh, journaling, that's lame stuff. Okay, that is what kids do. Bullshit. Okay, then you can go learn from a kid. So don't do that. Okay, just
call me a kid all day.
Yeah, okay, journal. Yeah, that's
call me a kid. I'm making money.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, let's check the weekly again to see your examples. Yeah, you want to see what the weekly would do, right? Yeah, these days, of course, the next weekly will open here. Okay, this is where the next weekly can would open. So we can't just randomly expect a 200 pip move to the upside, right? No. Okay, so just cut that off. That's it. Cut that off. Okay, you do not have anything on the weekly. It's the same thing in here. Okay, now in here, of course, you could have expected at least a move into this imbalance. Okay, at least. But these days, the market was melting for some reason because DXY was flying. So they just started dropping. Okay, so there was nothing on the weekly then. Yeah, this day, of course, it was clean. What's the next POI we have? Rejection block, right? There we go. We had a rejection block. So that will be our next POI. Go to the daily. On the daily, of course, now we have Yeah, we do have a bearish breakout. Can you see that? Now the major trend is bearish. Okay, the major trend is bearish. Like, how do we know the major trend is bearish?
Structure.
Yeah. So now the major trend is bearish, counter trend is bearish, which means range expansion, right? Where will they run into? Down into these lows once again. Okay, yeah, they'll run into these lows once again because it's the range expansion. So you do have a POI in here. So you could have refined this into the daily rejection block. Let's go to the 4-hour because the daily range isn't that clear. Let's go to the 4-hour. Yeah, on the 4-hour, of course, there we go. We had a stop hunt, breakout structure, strong high, internal range liquidity. So this will be a point of interest, right? That will be your point of interest. So yeah, did not give you that sniper entry though, but like I told you, would you try to sell it here anyway? No, because look at the time when it reached there. Late London close. Can you see that? That is 12:45. Yeah, New York close. Sorry, yeah. This is 1 a.m. my time. So in a couple of hours, it runs into Asia. So are you going to trade at this time of the day? No, you wait for London to open. Okay, you wait for London to open. So what happened? Now remember, now we are this is another trick. Now you know that this thing right here, if the structure turns bearish, okay, for sure it's gonna be a drop during London. Because why? We are inside of a high time frame POI, right? Like even inside of a 4-hour rejection block. See that? We're even inside of that. Okay, 4-hour and a weekly zone. So now what happened was price entered that zone. Let's check. Yeah, entered that zone, and then there we go. London open. Look at this. Look at the timing. 12:15. Okay, so we got a stop hunt. Yeah, there we go. Stop hunt. Breakout structure. Okay, and some internal range liquidity was created in here. There we go. Yeah, you could have even taken a buy from somewhere around here using the Asian midline. Okay, but yeah, that's not important. But yeah, you see this internal range.
I've been like molding everything you said in the previous one into one, and it's been working fantastic.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like this setup right here, this thing right here. See how many times this plays out. Just check how many times this plays now. I'm not going to tell you that this is picture perfect, but you can see how many times this thing just keeps on playing out. Stop hunt, breakout structure. After the major break, the first move to the upside will 90% of the time be your inducement. Okay, so this will get taken out, sell. Okay, so this is what would happen now. This day, of course, now what can we do? Okay, now above this, do you have anything that you could look at on the strong high? Nothing, right? Nothing. There's nothing in here. Like you can see, like even if there's nothing on the 50-minute, for sure there will be nothing above this. Like what we want to see
is 1 4-hour block.
Yeah, that's the thing. Exactly. Okay, now what we want to see is something above this, but something inside of the strong high. So do you think you'll have anything? No, nothing on the 4-hour anyway, nothing on the 1 hour. Then what we could do is you could sell it with the liquidity itself. Because why? Anyway, your stop loss will be above the strong high. See that? 1.3 pips. Will you have that? No, at least 2 pips. Okay, that's the minimum that I would use. And then we target the Asian lows, or else we can target all of this now. Because why? Where is it coming from? From a high time frame zone, right? From a high time frame zone. That is where it's coming from. Okay, so this is what happened.
So you're saying that because that's a strong high and we're inside of that POI, we know it's going to grab that liquidity.
Exactly. We know it's going to grab that liquidity, but the thing is there are no POIs where it could tap into, right?
Yeah. So we're taking so even if you I don't think you can jump into the 1 minute. But
no. I'm not gonna go to the 1 minute, because why would I go to the 1 minute?
Yeah, right? But I mean, anyway, like, it's going to be like it's gonna tap. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna just grab that little bit of liquidity, because that was the first inducement. Like the first high.
The first high after the breakout structure.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. And now the thing is, like you don't even have to have a point of interest. This is what ICT calls a turtle soup, right? You know what a turtle soup is: selling above old highs, buying below old lows. Okay, so that is what he calls a turtle soup. Now in this case, you don't even have to look at the high time frame POI or anything, because why? Now your strong high is here. Okay, your strong high is here, your liquidity is here. So whatever POI you choose, your stop loss is going to be above the strong high, right?
Strong
Yeah.
high can't be taken.
No, yeah. Now that's the thing. Now, why would you want a point of interest now? You don't want to. That's the thing. Okay, now like smart money traders think, okay, we always need a point of interest to trade. No, you don't have to. Okay, you know there's liquidity, sell it. That's it. You know there's liquidity, sell it above the strong high. Okay, stop loss will go above the strong high. That's it. Okay, so something like this. And also we know that London created the strong high. Okay, this was like right at London Open. So that's another confluence because like random stuff, not a random stuff, right? Okay, not something random. Stop hunt, breakout structure, manipulation of the Asian highs. We know that if it goes above the Asian highs, it'll be a bearish day.
Yeah, people will definitely try to sell from that.
Yeah. Okay, so we know that stuff. We know this will be the inducement. We know this is a strong high. And then comes, once again comes the, what's that? Timing as a confluence. Okay, New York opens at 5:30. Okay, New York kill zone opens at 4:30. So now the timing is perfect. Can you see that? 4:30 p.m. Okay, so now it's time we start looking for trades. Okay, so let's see what happened. Let's see at what time it came here. Oh, 5 p.m. Okay, 30 minutes after New York kill zone, or 30 minutes before the New York session. And then comes the drop. Okay, and also, can you see, this is how SNR traders manage to stack their entries. Okay, came down, breakout. See that? Broken support turns into resistance. Okay, so there we go. Oh.
Stack them like it's hot.
Yeah, they'll just stack entries using this model. Okay, broken support turns into resistance.
Okay.
And you get the point, right?
A quick question on that whole stacking.
Yeah.
What's your take on being in a trade and then like let's say I go in on 0.5%, right?
Yeah.
What's your take on then going in full risk at 1%?
Okay.
Right?
Now the thing is, now I honestly do not go 1%. Okay,
I don't either.
Yeah.
I'm a 0.25 guy.
Yeah. I don't even do that, honestly. Not even 0.25.
Like I just want to know what's your take on it. Like, what do you think it's, if I do, let's say like in your case, like, would you take a 0.25 at the top and like take another 0.25 at the bottom?
It's like this. Okay, so this right here, this is actually a confirmation entry. Okay, so for sure you can risk zero. Like if the maximum you risk is 0.25, there you go. You can risk the 0.25 in here because now this is your risk entry. Okay, because now if you try to look for a POI above Asia and directly try to sell it from somewhere around here, okay, there we go. That is your risk entry. So you're not gonna risk 0.25% on your risk entry. Okay, but for this, yeah, sure, there we go. Because why? Stop hunt, breakout structure, strong high. For this, you risk 0.25. For this, you can even risk 0.5% because why? Double confirmations, right? Okay,
yeah,
like for
selling already. Selling already.
Yeah, we're selling already. Okay, so stop hunt, breakout is for direction. We know that it has broken out. Asian low is still not taken out. So you can even risk 0.5% on a trade like this. Okay, so there you go. Taps and you target the Asian lows. You take out everything. You have 0.5. See this? That's it. 20 pips. More than enough, right? Okay, more than enough. Oh, we can't go to 1 minute. Okay, but you get the point, right? You get the point, right? Okay, so that is how you could just stack the entries. Okay, that is how they stack your entries. They stack the entries. And the other thing is now, okay, let's say you are not a SNR trader. You do not know what support and resistance is. That's okay. The next 1 hour candle will open here. Next, we have an imbalance. Same stuff. Price is fractal, right? Price is fractal. Then you go to a lower time frame, refine it to the opening price breaker. Okay, yeah, you had the breaker and everything. See?
Something like a 5 break.
Yeah, a broken support turns into resistance. Okay, so that's it. Same thing. It is smart money, SNR. It does not have a difference in my opinion, but SNR has a lot of confluences. Smart money do not have a lot of confluences. The strongest confluence we can use is timing, but timing is the last aspect that you should know because first you will have to master direction and liquidity. Only then comes the timing. Okay, so something like that. So see, easy. There we go. Starts to drop. Okay, starts to drop. Yeah, that same thing. That same thing you can do in here. Where will the next weekly candle open? I'm sorry, the 1 hour candle open from here, right? Then what do we have? Rejection block. Okay, you could have refined. Let's check where we could refine into. Yeah, nothing very clear where we could refine into. But the thing is, see, stop hunt, breakout structure, so strong high. Now, this is what support and resistance traders would do. One thing, like I'm not gonna like tell you to trade that way, but yeah, I'm just showing you how they manage to take the entry. See, There we go. You have a 1-to-1. Okay, so there, see there? That's it. That's all they do. Okay, that is all they do. Now, like we will get stopped out. Why? Because now see, we will think, oh, this is the rejection block, 5-minute block above this. Then what happens? It will stop you out. Okay, but then again, what you could see is you can see this never tapped into the imbalance. So just to be safe, you have it here. Then you say, then you're safe. Can you see that? Okay, so stuff like that. You'll have to be very flexible when you're trading. Okay, so flexibility will be one very important thing. Okay, so you get what I showed you here, right? Yeah, I hope that's clear. Yeah. Okay, so let's check some more examples from the weekly. What else do we have? Yeah, I'm trying to show you cherry-picked examples, that way you will understand. Okay, so yeah. Where else did we have clear setups? Yeah, this of course I showed you in the previous session. Yeah, see, even in here. What did we have? Where will the next weekly candle open? From here. What's the next point of interest? Imbalance and a rejection block. Yeah, we had the imbalance and then we had the rejection block. Let's go to the daily just to see what we have. On the daily, of course, what do we have? Yeah, same, like we're not going to take it here. Okay, I told you, no over refinements, because from here to here, that will be around 10 pips. That's too much, right? From this to this. Okay, so we're not going to do over refinements. Leave this zone as it is. Let's go to the 4-hour. Yeah, on the dailies where we mark out the range, like I told you. And breakout structure. Let's see what it's doing. Yeah, this week, I'm not going to lie. This week, of course, I got trapped. Okay, like I'm not gonna say I got trapped because I had a buy here, but for this buy, I was targeting this high. Okay, this is what I was, because see, stop part, break. This is what I was expecting. Okay, this is what I was expecting. But what actually happened was this. Once again, this is what happened. Can you see that? A manipulation of the lower high, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, manipulation. Oh. So even I got induced, but the thing is, these days I was more into swing trading and stuff, not a lot of intraday trades. So I was taking a buy here and I held around 80% into this high. And only 20% was taken intraday. Okay, so I was holding 80% into this, but this happened and then it started dropping. So luckily I managed to take a sell from here. Okay, I'll show you that too. But yeah, okay, so now the next weekly candle, will open here. These are the next zones we have. Let's go to the 4-hour. Let's check the 4-hour. On the 4-hour, of course, I think we could see. Let's go to the 1-hour. Yeah, on the 1-hour, yeah, there we go. Breakout. Yeah, can you see that? Yeah, we had a breakout. So then this might be the internal range liquidity. Okay, or else this for sure is internal range liquidity. Can you see that? This is what ICT calls a low resistance liquidity run. You know that, right? LR. Okay, like this stacked price action like this.
I don't know. I don't know ICT that much.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you don't have to.
Yeah,
because what I told you was ICT in a nutshell. That's it.
Yeah. Like I learned a lot of things from a lot of different people, and I just started like molding them all together. And I watched like one of like I think about like 67 ICT videos, and I was like, this is all the same shit. I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah, that's boring. That's boring, but he knows what he's doing. That's the thing.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing, but he's not gonna give out everything. You will have to figure it out. Okay, so yeah. So we have this liquidity. Let's see what happened. Okay, now there we go. See that? Now you could have refined this zone. How can you do that? Once again, a little turtle soup. Okay, we had liquidity. Let me do this thing. Replay tool. Where did we have that line here? Now, can you see that? This was the weekly level, right? This was the weekly level. Now, anyway, do you have anything on here on the 1 hour where price could reverse from? No, right? The only thing we know is that this is liquidity. This swing high is liquidity. Can you understand that? Okay, so then you can do a slight refinement of this here. Like this. Because you know it'll get taken out. That's it. Okay, you know it'll get taken out. Let's go to 30 minutes to check what we had. Yeah, on 30 minutes, of course, this will turn into a strong high now. Go to 50 minutes to see where we can place the stop loss at. Yeah, there we go. Refine it to the imbalance. See that? Okay, we refine it to the imbalance. And then, so if you take a sell here, your targets will be all the way down here since it's coming from weekly zones. Stop loss can go above that 15-minute candle, which had the imbalance. Yeah, somewhere around here. So yeah, that's it. There we go. You see that? Okay, so not just a random 50-minute imbalance, it was a weekly zone. You saw that, right? It was a weekly zone. Okay, so yeah, there comes the drop. Boom. Okay, and also there you got the re-entry, I guess, into the rejection block. Almost back into the rejection block. Yeah, never tapped into that though. Yeah, this is what happened. Okay, so you had a breakout structure in here. Okay, then strong high, break to the upside, low of the trading range, internal range liquidity, same stuff. Can you see that? It's the same stuff, keeps on playing out again and again, and then yeah, maybe this order block or is that 1 hour rejection block. But yeah, look at that manipulation. Can you see that? A manipulation and boom, starts to drop. Okay, so yeah, that was that
Stop
week.
hunts.
Yeah, stop hunts always. So if you understand the swing high and low thing, you will always see where the stop hunts are happening. Okay, it just keeps on happening. Okay, so that was that day. Let's check some more. Yeah, let's look at something middle of the trade.
Let's move on to the next question.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't mind.
Yeah, let's check.
Can you show me more examples? I just wrote this down.
Sorry?
I wrote the questions down like just continuously. Can you show more examples of the weekly next candle?
Yeah.
Like how to predict what's gonna happen in the next week.
Yeah, now it's like this. Okay, now like prediction is actually is not what we should do, right? Okay, we should not predict price. Okay, that's one thing. Okay, we should not predict price. We have to react. Okay, so to whatever they're showing you, we have to react. Okay, that is what we should do. Like, for example, now this week that comes down to the same stuff that I showed you. Okay, now what do we have the next week? That's it, imbalance and the order block. So if it gets into these areas, you're going to look for buy setups. Okay, if it gives you the confirmation, that's it. Okay, now we can't be 100% sure that price is going to tap here and then go up. Okay, but for that, of course, we have a 90% probability because why? The daily has turned bullish. Can you see that? Okay, so the daily has turned bullish. So now if we know that the next weekly candle is going to be bullish, first thing we know is what? It will give you a false run in the opposite direction, right? Before going up. Okay, so what we're trying to determine on the weekly is where will that false run get into? Where will that Judas swing get into? Okay, so even on the weekly, that Judas swing happens. So then these are the next POIs we have. Okay, so if you want more information on that, now remember, now what do we know? We know that it's something like this, right? Yeah, let me just quickly, I don't know if you know this before. Let's say we had Asia. London is the one that does this, right? London is the one that does this. So we know that London has the most chance of making the low or the high of the day, right? We know that. Okay, so that same way, okay, that same way. Now this is what would happen. Okay, on a weekly time frame, Tuesday, if it's a bullish candle, Tuesday has the most chance of making the low of the week. So for that one shot, one kill thing, the like you have to pay more attention on Tuesdays. Can you understand? So something like this: Monday, okay, and then Tuesday. This will be Tuesday, a manipulation of the Asian high. So most likely this will be the high of the week. Then Wednesday might do this. Then he tells you, ICT tells you, Thursday has the most chance of making the low of the week. Okay, because there will be a high and a low, right, for every single candle, or every single weekly candle. So Tuesday has the most chance of making the high of the week, and then Thursday has the most chance of making the low of the week, like this. And then Friday does not move a lot; it will be in a consolidation. So this is what happens. This is normally what happens. So if you are like focusing more on timing and everything, so this will be a nice hint. Okay, so same thing in here. If it is a bullish week, Tuesday has the most chance of making the low of the week, and Thursday has the most chance of making the high of the week. Okay, but this thing will differ when it comes to FOMC. Okay, when there is FOMC, Wednesday will make the high or the low of the week. Okay, so that thing also will happen. So you get the point, right? Wednesday will make the high or the low of the week. Okay, so like trust me, bro, you don't want okay, you don't want this stuff, okay, for real, because this is just too much, right? It's too much. Okay, so you don't want all that stuff, but The thing is, like, I know all of them, but I do not apply them. That's the thing.
Send
Okay,
it my way.
yeah, you don't have to. Okay, so you don't have to apply all of that. Okay, so yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing on the weekly. Okay, we can't be 100% sure that price is gonna tap here and then go up. Okay, or it's gonna tap here and then go up. No, we can't be 100% sure. The best thing we could do is, like I told you, watch and react. Okay, mark out your price, mark out your key levels, see if price is reacting to those zones. If you get a breakout from those levels, that's it. There you go. You get the trade. Okay, so for example, if it taps here, if it turns bullish, you're gonna buy it. That's it. Okay, so sometimes it's very clear, like in that example I showed you in the previous session, this one, right? I think it was this one. Yeah,
So.
like this week, of course, it is very clear because why? Break into the downside. Okay, and then on the daily, we had a range up here. On the 4-hour, very clearly we had the range in here, from here to here. So then the next weekly thing will be your point of interest. Can you understand that? Okay, the next weekly thing will be your point of interest. So like I showed you, you can refine it to this rejection block. Okay, you can refine it to this rejection block. And once it gets here, you wait for a breakout structure. Okay, so same stuff. There we go, tapped. And can you see how it broke? Break. Okay, so now what we know is, okay, there we go. We have the breakout. We know our direction. We know that the market is bearish. So now what do we wait for? Now, are you going to look for sell setups from everywhere? No, they're not going to do that. You're going to wait until they give you the retracements. How do you know that the retracement has started? You have to get a bullish break, right? You have to get a bullish break. And then there you get the bullish break, retracement, internal range liquidity, high time frame POI, sell it. That's it. Can you understand? So same stuff. Okay, same stuff again and again and again. So now, even for this, timing was also perfect. If you remember, these days London opened at 1:30 because there was no daylight savings time. So 10:30, same stuff. Okay, same stuff. See, this is why I told you, at timing as the confluence. There we go. We had Asia, more liquidity being fed into our level. Okay, more liquidity being fed into our key level, like this. And then look at this. This is the time when we should stay active, 12:30 to 1:30. Okay, so if price gets here at this time of the day, you're not going to take risk entries. I'm sorry, you're not going to take confirmation entries. You're going to take risk entries if it reaches here during that time of the day. Can you understand that? Okay, so this will be that. Okay, and then look what happened. Perfect. Timing is perfect. There we go. Boom, starts to melt. Look at the timing.
Do you ever pad your entries?
Sorry?
Do you ever pad your entries?
I didn't hear you. What was it?
Do you ever pad your entries?
No, bro, I don't do that.
You don't pad your entries for spread?
No. Like sometimes because the thing is now on FTMO, you can see how the spread is always playing around. Okay, because sometimes like during London Open, the spreads will be like 0. Okay, for some reason. It'll be 0 for some reason. Most of the time. Yeah. So sometimes I do that, but sometimes like if I'm like not gonna look at the charts, I'll just mark out my POI. I'll just see, okay, if London is gonna reach here, and then I'll quickly, like 5 minutes before London, I'll always have an alarm set up at 5 minutes before London. So I come into the chart and then I see, oh, okay, now they're gonna break out of Asia. So then I'll set a sell limit. Okay, so that of course I will factor in spread because I have to, because I'm not gonna look at the chart again, because in case if they do not tap me in, if I'm looking at the chart, I can do another entry, right? I can do another entry or like manually. But the thing is, so I'm not going to look at it. I'll always factor in the spreads. Okay, so yeah, that depends. That always depends. Okay, so yeah, let's check some more on the weekly. Yeah, see, even this day, yeah, even this week, what do you have? Major breakout structure is bearish, right? So which means the market is bearish. Then where will the next weekly candle open? What's your next POI? Order block. Can you see that? Okay, we have the order block right here. So that will be your next POI. Let's go to the daily. What do we have on the daily? Yeah, the daily has also turned bearish, which means now the counter trend is bearish. We know that price is going to drop. Let's go to the 4-hour. Let's check what we have on the 4-hour. On the 4-hour, of course, liquidity has been taken out. Yeah, we did have a trade in range. Can you see that? I think I showed you this. Stop hunt, breakout structure. Okay, break to the upside. Yeah, then high and the low. This will be the internal range liquidity. So now your internal range liquidity has been taken out. And let's go to the H1. Yeah, H1 has turned bearish. Yeah, H1 has turned bearish. I think this has already almost tapped into this. I don't think it will come up once again. But yeah, we have all this liquidity. Let's see what's going to happen. Yeah, oh, there you go. Yeah, it tapped into this. I think this was the one that came almost into this, but never tapped in. But the thing is, you get the point, right? See?
I get the point.
Yeah, and then that's it. Okay, so you have to see what are the next POIs you have on the weekly time frame. You will have only just one or two. Sometimes it will be a order block. Sometimes it will be like most of the time it will be an imbalance or as a rejection block. Okay, those are the two POIs that you will have most of the time. Okay, so yeah, let's see some more. Let's see some more. Where else did we have nice ones? Let's see. Yeah, did we go through this? Yeah, right? I think we went through this already. Oh, did we? Let's see. Yeah, we just went through it right now. Let's look at gold actually, because it's the same thing. What can we see on gold? Clear examples. Yeah, see, we have one very clearly in here. We do have a bullish order block in here. See that? So for the next week, where will the next weekly candle open? In here. What are the next POIs you have? Order block, rejection block. Can you see that? Whereas now support and resistance traders will tell you this, they call this, yeah, we know that this is a resistance broken, turns into support, and this they call the last resort too. Because like for them, like if they're gonna buy it here, the stop loss will be below that low. Okay, so imagine how big that is. Okay, yeah, 114. Okay, so we don't want that, but this is what they would do. So that way, even if they tap into this, they're safe. Okay, so that is what they would do, but yeah, that's not necessary.
Yeah, I've seen so many gold signals that have like 100 pips stop loss.
Yeah.
It's like, and then at the end they're like 200 pips plus. They say 200 pips, and I'm like, 100 pips stop loss. I'm gonna put an open one on that.
They're only 1 to 2.
I'm putting an open one on that.
Yeah, exactly.
They're putting 10 lots, but they've trained, you know.
Yeah, right. Once you have those big stop loss, you can't even have huge lot sizes. That's the problem. Okay. You'll have to always manage your risk. Okay, so yeah, let's see what happened. Yeah, on the daily we do have a strong low in here, stop hunt, and a breakout structure. Okay, so we do have a strong low. You can do a slight refinement of thing into this rejection block. Let's go to the 4 hour. Let's check what the 4 hour is doing. Yeah, we had this. Now on the 4 hour, yeah, on the 4 hour, this thing will turn into a strong low. Can you see that? This thing right here. Okay, why will this turn into a strong low? Because liquidity taken from a swing low, and then yeah, structure is broken. Okay, so this thing will turn into a strong low. And also, see now, like we are not the only ones that will refine it to this, calling this a daily rejection block. See that now, you'll think, oh, smart money traders will have nothing in here where they could refine it into, but I'm sorry, it's support and resistance traders. But see, what's that? Once again, see that? Okay, that is why they get the precise entries true. Okay, the 2. So let's see. There we go. Almost into that, and then bam. Okay, now it's like this. Let's say you missed the entry here. No problem. What do you wait for? You wait for a breakout. Okay, you wait for the breakout. So then there we get the breakout. It tapped. Okay, it tapped into that level and breakout. Confirmation. See that? So if you're not comfortable with this, then what do? You wait for a retracement. Let's see where it could get into. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, I'll just put the replay tool in there, or else we can see the candle rejection block. Okay, so let's see what happened. Oh yeah, this was after the breakout. Now let's check the 4 hour. Yeah, right now we have another rejection block. Okay, after the breakout. So this will be an area of interest. Let's go to 30 minute, 15 minute. Yeah, there's nothing where we could refine it into. Oh yeah, 20 pips on gold, very safe. Yeah, because thing is you can't have 5 to 10 pip stop losses on
Yeah,
the
I
spreads will
hate
kick
gold.
you
I
out.
hate gold so much.
Yeah, spreads will kick you out. So at least 15 to 20. So you have 17 pips. Let's go to the 1 hour. And then the thing is, where is your target? All the way up here now. Because why? Breakout. See, low of the range, high of the range, break to the downside, came down, high time frame, the major breakout structure bullish, counter trend turned bullish. So which means range expansion, right? Range expansion. Okay, so let's see what happened. Okay, oh shit. Oh, stopped us out. But yeah, there you go.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Happens.
Yeah, it happens.
I've become a professional loser.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. Like winning isn't the thing. It's about how you take the losses. Okay, yeah. So yeah, see that? Like look at the direction. Okay, the direction will always be right if you just follow the multi-time frame analysis. Okay, if you follow multi-time frame analysis, your direction will always be right. Okay, so it's like that. So you get the point, right? See, the high time frame turned bullish. I'm sorry, the major trend is bullish, counter trend bullish, which means range expansion. I told you, right? There we go.
Exactly.
There we go. Okay, so imagine like, let's say if you took a buy here, where is your final target? Does it make any sense for you to close it at any of these areas? No. Like even for support and resistance traders, where is their next target? There we go. See that? The next support broken turns into resistance area. See that? So if you're taking a buy here, confidently hold it until here. So how many pips do you have? 240. More than enough, right? That's more than enough. Okay, so yeah, that will be your next point of interest. Okay, so something like that. Yeah, let's check some more. Let's check some more. Yeah, you saw how it tapped right into.
Let's have one more and then we move on to the next one.
Yeah, no problem.
2 questions.
Oh, I think it's running late at your place.
No, I'm okay. I had a nap.
No.
I'm being myself.
Okay, so here, what do we have? Yeah, I'll show you a nice one here. Where will the next weekly candle open? In here, right? What's your next point of interest? In here, right? This will be your next point of interest. You get the point, right? This will be your rejection block, your next point of interest. Let's go to the daily. Okay, let me go to the daily. Why isn't it loading? Okay, now what can we see on the daily? Breakout. Market has turned bearish. Can you see that? Okay, now the market has clearly turned bearish, creating a strong high in here. Stop hunt, breakout structure, strong high. Now let's go to the 4 hour. Okay, and can you see how we're only focusing on what's relevant? Are we looking at anything that happened here or here? No, we're just focusing on current price action only. Okay, so we have that. Let's go to the 4 hour.
I used to do the striped pajamas thing. You know, like pull my the different order blocks all across the field.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, so focus only on what's relevant. That's enough. Okay, so yeah. Then you can do a slight refinement of the weekly rejection block into what? Imbalance on the 4 hour. Can you see that? Okay, or else maybe into the rejection block. Let's just leave it here. Yeah, let's leave it to the rejection block itself. Okay, we leave it to that. On the 4 hour, do we have the trade-in range? Not yet. Not yet. But remember, the daily has turned bearish. So I told you, breakout is your direction. Oh, there we go. On the 1 hour, we do have a trade-in range. Can you see that? Yeah, we do have a trade-in range on the 1 hour. We have the strong high in here. Why? Liquidity taken. Major structure broken. Break to the upside. Okay, not here, but here. Then your trading range can even be from here to down here. Then this will be your internal range liquidity for sure. Why will this be your internal range liquidity? Because what have other traders been taught? Choose the order block that broke major structure. Imagine how many are trying to set it here. Liquidity. Okay, so that will be liquidity. And this day, now I told you, right? Tuesday has the most chance of making the high of the week, right? That is what I told you. Okay, now we know that most likely this week will be a bearish week. Why? Because the daily has turned bearish. We have a rejection block in here on the weekly. Okay, now see, like if we post a screenshot like this, do you think anyone will have an idea what the point of interest is? Nothing, right? Like out of nowhere. That's the thing. Okay, so all of this liquidity is being fed into this level. Yeah. Let me mark out Asia now. I'm not very sure at what time Asia would open. Let me draw it out. Yeah, because this was June. Oh, this was last year or something. Let's see when Asia opened. Asia opened at 2:15. Okay, so maybe from 2:15 to 9:30 once again. Yeah, the current timing. Look at this. 2:15, 9:30. Okay, I'll tell you how to use time and price, but only once you master this. Okay, so you have this, and this will be Tuesday. Once again, 2:15 to 9:30. Okay, so we have all this liquidity. Now, we know that Monday, okay, like I'm not going to tell you this works 100% of the time. No, even ICT does not guarantee you that. But on Monday, we're not going to expect price to do this, okay, because we know that Tuesday has the most chance of making the high of the week, right? And also on Tuesday, now this is gold, right? This XAU USD, not GBP USD. So are we expecting London to do the move? No, we're expecting New York to do the move. So which means at this time, 6:30, yeah, this is the time window. 6:30, I'm sorry, 4:30 to 5:30. That is London keel zone to London session time. This is the time when we're expecting this to happen. Can you understand that? Okay, so this is what we're expecting. So let's see what happened. There we go, Monday. Okay, so remember now, this is only a retracement. Okay, so anyway, it will go up now. Okay, because there's still some internal.
So a nice rejection block there.
Yeah, there we go.
Inducement.
You see that, right? Very clearly, we got the confirmation. Now, what are you going to do? Sell it directly. I told you. If this happens, we sell it directly. Asia. Inducement. Okay, so imagine how many traders would try to sell it here. Okay, so much. Sell it, expecting price to get here at this time. Okay, timing perfect. There we go. Oh. Look at that. Tuesday made the high of the week. Imagine taking a sell here. Okay, imagine taking a sell here like this. Stop loss can go, yeah, let's say at least 20 pips just to be safe, because anyway, our target is all the way down here, around 470 pips. Okay, so we have that. And yeah, look at the precision. Can you see that? Taps instantly. Yeah, it went up once again, I think, back into this rejection block, if I remember. There we go. Oh. Did you see that? Okay, so now see, if you took this sell, you have the high of the week. See that? The high of the week. Okay, see, taps and then it starts to drop. Okay, so you know when the high of the day is gonna like when they're gonna make it and everything. So you have to backtest that a lot. Okay, see how Tuesdays are making the high and the low of the day. Okay, if you backtest that, you will see how it just keeps on happening again and again and again. Okay, so yeah, just backtest that. So can you understand this? I hope that's clear.
Fully clear.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see what your next question is.
Okay, so
now you understand what we did on the weekly, right? Yeah.
Considering the true day open, you consider the true day.
Okay, let me see. Do you consider true day open in your analysis? No, not honestly, but I'll tell you this. Okay, I'll give you this hint. I told you about opening prices, right? I told you they are very important. Okay, so true day open is the opening price. So just check how many times, like just mark out the opening prices, and also this opening prices on the monthly, weekly, daily, and the 4-hour. Those are the most important ones. Okay, just you can check how many times they bounce off of that true day open price level. Okay, it just keeps on happening. Okay, so just mark that out too. Not necessary, honestly, like only extra stuff. These are only additional stuff. Okay, so I'm not gonna tell you use it. No, you don't have to. Okay, you don't have to just mess up your trading model. So this true day opening price, that'll be like a price level where price will just keep on bouncing off of. Okay, see even in here. So true day open is at New York midnight. There we go. So this price level maybe. Yeah, see, even in here they tapped into this. See, it just keeps on rejecting from that level. Okay, so like I don't necessarily use it, but yeah, it is. If you want to, you can. Okay, like I'm not gonna tell you to use it because I don't. Okay, so yeah, that was that. Let's see what your next one is. How to use other sessions high and low? Is there any strategy or common pricing? No, like I'll tell you this. I'll draw it out to you. Okay, this is what I back tested. This is the model that I have. Now, this is the reason why I tell you to always trade during session openings. Okay, because now what does Asia do? Asia will build up liquidity for London, right? So London will do this. Okay, do a manipulation and then drop down. Okay, and then drop down. Now, what normally happens is this thing will happen during London kill zone or as the London session. Okay, London Open, I'm sorry. Then like after another couple of hours after London Open, it will run into what? Into London lunch, right? It will run into London lunch. So what normally happens is London lunch will, like, this is the reason why I do not trade during the session, like maybe 2 hours after London, because like I'm not trying to take trades at these points. Because why? Now this is once again liquidity being fed for New York. New York will do this. Can you understand that? Okay, so this is what would happen mostly. Okay, so this whole thing will be like London lunch will be creating liquidity. New York will do this, clear out all of that, and then continue the move to the downside. So this same exact thing that Asia does might happen during London lunch. Okay, so that is what I back tested. Okay, so this thing right here. Can you understand this? Okay, so the session highs and lows thing, if it is not strong, obviously it will get taken out. Doesn't matter what session it was created. Okay, so it will get taken out, but mostly just focus on this stuff. Okay, like how they've just building up this liquidity. Like even last week, we can see what happened, right? See, this was London Open. See the timing, 12:15, 12:30, and this was London Open, and then comes London lunch. See that? Then comes London lunch, and then what did New York do? Swept all of this liquidity, this LR, the low resistance liquidity run, and then, well, started dropping once again. Okay, so just do not trade at this time of the day, like not worth it. Honestly, it's not worth it. See?
Yeah.
Nothing. Okay, it will be in consolidation. If you trade session openings, it will be very quick. Yeah.
So the session opening is so the timing is.
Yeah, let me
is
tell
where
you the
you make the
timing.
money.
Yeah. Okay. Let me, like, you know the timings, right? I hope you know the timings.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know the timings. Okay. So yeah. So session openings. Okay. If you try to take at like during a session open, that will be very nice. Okay. That will be very nice. Like, see, even in here, that same exact in the opposite way. London kill zone. And then what happens? London lunch. Manipulation, and then comes some. Did you see that? Okay. See, all of this liquidity is being fed into New York. And then there we go. Can you understand setup? Okay, can you understand setup? Let's say you missed it. Okay, let's say you could not take a trade from here. That's okay. We had a rejection block. Yeah, we had this. Go to 50-minute. Yeah, there we go. 5-minute breakout. Can you see that? Stop hunt. Breakout structure. So this will be your point of interest on the high time frame. There we go. Taps. It's very quick. Yeah, that will be
standard confirmation.
Standard confirmation. Okay, stop hunt is SH BMS RTO thing. Okay, RTO, return to origin. You know that, right? The basic ICT stuff. Okay, so see, low resistance liquidity run. And when was it created? Look at the timing. From 1 p.m. onwards, they started building up.
That's literally like a what you'd call a retail play.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, something like these channels and everything.
Channel, bullish channel,
descending
break out to the downside.
So
retest the area in a different time frame.
Okay, so this is what would happen. Okay, this is what would happen. So like you get the point once again, right? Okay, so this is why we do not trade at this time of the day. Okay, like we're not gonna necessarily see, oh, this law was created during London, so they're gonna take it on. No, not necessarily, but you just see how liquidity was getting created, right? That's it. Okay, it does the manipulation and then it goes. Okay, so is that clear? I hope the question was clear. Yeah,
fully.
Okay. Let's see some more. What's your 7th question? How do you manage trade ranges on different time H4, H1, M15? Yeah. Now, trading ranges, of course, once again, it depends. Okay, it depends. Like mostly, like I told you, we start from the daily, right? On the daily is where we start marking out the trading range. Okay, now, and then if the daily isn't clear, then we drop into the 4-hour. Okay, then we drop into the 4-hour. But remember, like the higher time frame direction comes first. Okay, now, like for example, in here, of course, we can see how the daily has once again broken out, right? Okay, the daily has broken out. So the best thing to do is start looking at bullish ranges now. Okay, start looking at bullish ranges during, like, at the key levels. Can you understand that? Okay, at key levels. Okay, which means like your bullish ranges has to come. Like for example, we saw a weekly imbalance in here and a 4-hour strong low in here. Can you see that? Stop hunt breakout structure. Okay, so then you're going to use a 4-hour. Can you understand that? Because why? Your key level is in here. Your high time frame level is in here. Then you could use a Yeah, then you could use the 4-hour. Okay, then you could use the 4-hour and stuff like that. Okay, but the thing is now remember, like once again, I'll tell you, breakout is the direction. Okay, breakout is the direction. So if you're trying to mark out a range, mark out a range that is lining up with the higher time frame direction. Okay, that is lining up with the higher time frame direction. And then you start marking out the ranges from the daily. If the daily isn't clear, then you go to the 4-hour. And also remember now, like when price is trying to come down, let's say it came here and it turned bullish, but you never got the entry. Let's say you never got the entry from down here. Then what do? Okay, now when it starts to come down, now you're going to look for a buy setup, right? You're going to look for a buy setup in here.
Correct.
Now for the buy that you're taking here, this is how I would manage my positions. I'm not going to hold everything until here. No, because why? On a lower time frame, a range will get created from here to here, right? First, if I take a buy here, I'll pay myself here, and only then I'll leave it here. Can you understand that? Okay, because I told you I'm not necessarily a swing trader, right? I'm an intraday trader, but since I know it's coming from the higher time frames, that's the only reason I leave it to the higher time frames. Can you understand?
You do swing sometimes, don't you?
I do swings, not all the time. Okay, not all the time. Like right now, of course, like I'm not in the swing mindset. I just come to the chart, get a 50 to 100 pip setup on gold, and then stay out. That's it. So I don't necessarily swing right now. Okay, so
200 pips is
that's more than enough, right? Because on gold, 50 pips, that's sure. That's a sure thing on gold. Okay, and also that's New York. Okay, so because completely detached from the market. So all I do is just get my money and stay out. I don't care if the market is bullish or bearish. If I have every confidence for my setup, that's it. Okay, I get it and I'm out. Okay, so something like this. Can you understand this? So this is how I would manage a range. Okay, now if it's not clear on the daily, I'll go to the 4-hour. If it's not clear on the 4-hour, I'll go to the 1-hour. Now, obviously now on the 4-hour, we do have a strong low in here, which means you can use a range like this too. Okay, we can use a range like this too, and then we can expect to move like this. But now what I'm trying to tell you is once it gets here, and if it turns bullish, okay, we will have a range on the 1-hour or the 15-minute, right? Okay, like yeah, maybe on both of them, we will have a range very clearly. So if you take a buy here, remember your first target will be the external range liquidity of the 50-minute or the 1-hour. Can you understand that? Okay, external range liquidity of the 50-minute or the 1-hour, and only then you leave a runner back into the external range liquidity of the higher time frame. Is that clear? Okay, I hope that is clear. Okay. So was your question answered? I'm not very sure.
Yeah, it was.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, how do you use the DXY?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't use the DXY. I told you, right?
You asked that already.
Yeah. Okay, so I do not use the DXY, but let's just check. I did not look at DXY in a long time.
How long? Be honest.
Maybe 3 months, maybe. Yeah, at least 3 months. I don't honestly look at this. Okay, so yeah, I don't know how to use this, bro. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, I do not know how to use. ICT always talks about this. Okay, ICT always talks about this. He tells you SMT divergence or something, right? Yeah, SMT divergence. Like if DXY is creating a higher high, EU will create a lower low, and if DXY and EU is trending, GU will consolidate. If GU is trending, DXY and EU will consolidate, and stuff like that. Okay, you know
what?
Don't you know that? No.
No. I told you I watched like 6 videos.
Yeah, so I'll tell you this. Okay, it's like this. Okay, not like it's not very important, but yeah, just if GU is consolidating, just know that EU and DXY is trending. That's it. Okay, so it's like this. If DXY and EU is consolidating, okay, let's say this is DXY and this is EU. If both of them are consolidating, what would happen is GU will start trending. Okay, GU will start trending. This is what would happen. But if DXY and EU is trending, GU will start consolidating. I do not know the reason. Okay, but this is what would happen. Okay, this is
wow.
Okay, so the dollar index, because the thing is now, the dollar is the most recognized currency in the world, right? So the DXY is like the father of Forex. Okay, so if you know what DXY is doing, you'll know what every other pair will be doing. Okay, I mean the pairs that are related to USD. Okay, so stuff like that. Okay, stuff like that. Now, like those days, what I used to do was like, I never got hold of this concept though. Okay, I never knew how to use DXY. I still do not know that. Okay, like I don't want to know that. So I just told you only stuff that I know. Those days, what I used to do is, I'll open it. Let me show you. Okay, because let me show this to you quickly. I think you will know this by now. If you go to Euro USD, okay, look at this thing right here. Now, this is the Euro USD chart. Okay, this is the Euro USD chart. Where's the compare button? Oh, don't we have the compare button now? Oh, there we go. Now, if we use dxy indices, where is it? Yeah, there we go. Now we have the dxy. Now look at this. Okay, now if I set dxy into a candlestick chart, okay, if I set this to a candlestick chart, and then let me do this. Let me do this. Black, bullish candles. Be this. Bearish candles will be this. Okay. Can you see how it's the same setup, same chart? Can you see that? Okay, so it's the same. See that? Look at that. Same chart, the different, opposite way. Can you see that? Okay, see? High highs, lower lows. See that? High highs, lower lows. Okay, but the thing is, if both of them are creating lower lows, that's where we have an issue. I do not know what to do then. Okay, but it's an issue. Like if I do not know, I'm not gonna come up with stuff. Okay, I do not know, but that's the thing. If both of them are doing the same thing, there's a major issue. Okay, so some people will even make like use that as a confidence, but I do not know how to use that. Okay, so I'm not gonna tell you how to use it to anything, but this is what I know. Okay, so it has to always do the opposite thing. That's all I know. Okay, just backtest and see. Every time both of them are doing the same thing, something is going on in the market. Okay, so just backtest that and see. Okay, I do not know what's happening. Yeah, something fishy actually. Okay, so something like that. Okay, so yeah, I do not know that. Okay, but I do not use dxy. Okay, but I did have like where did I get it from? I don't really remember. Like someone talking about dxy, like it was just a PDF. I'll search it and I'll send it to you. Okay, like he tells you what happens when GU is consolidating, dxy will go up. Like if gold is trending, dxy will do this, and yeah, all that stuff. Okay, so I'll send that to you. I'll search it and send that to you. Okay, so I don't necessarily use dxy, but yeah, if you want to, you can. Okay, I don't do that. Okay, yeah. Then your question was clear, right? I hope that was clear. Yeah, yeah. Okay, how do you play break even without moving your SL to entry? So how do you play break even without moving? What's that for? I did not get
So basically, how do you go break even?
Yeah.
So especially trade management.
Okay, so it's like this. Okay, I normally break it even. Now let's say my entry was here. Okay, yeah, I'll just quickly draw everything. Okay, let's say my entry was here. Let's say price tapped, broke structure, strong high, right? Okay, then I'll move it to break even. Then I'll move it to my entry point. Why? Because we know that it's a strong high. They're not going to do this anymore. Can you understand that? Okay, only once price taps into my entry and only once it breaks structure, I will move it to break even. Okay, and when I say structure, not just structure on the 1 minute. Okay, not structure on the 1 minute, at least the 15 minute. Okay, at least a swing low that created a higher high has to break on the 15 minute. Okay, only then I will move it to break even, because the thing is, yeah, or else there are still chances of price. Like let's say my entry was here, price did this. Now I'm moving it to break even right now, but it will still do this because why? The market was anyway creating high highs and high lows. Can you see that? And then it will drop once again. Now, if you moved it to break even, you're stopped out at break even, and then it starts to drop. Can you understand that? Okay, so this is the reason why I will always wait for the break of structure. Okay, only once they do this, I'll move it to break even. So if it comes up, okay, I'm not gonna hesitate. I'm not gonna panic. Instead, I'll look for another setup in here if I want to. Okay, because why? Breakout is the direction once again. Okay, can you understand it? Okay, yeah. Okay, and also, if you're trading GU or even on gold, okay, the best thing to do is, okay, if the Asian high or low is weak, always target that. Like for example, I showed you what we did in here, right? We buy it here. Okay, no matter how big this move is gonna be, your first target will be here, because it's all about where you pay yourself, right? That is what's gonna determine if you're gonna be profitable or not. Okay, like very unintentionally, if you're just holding it to somewhere on here, assuming that okay, it's gonna run 100 pips, but you do not even have a clue where it's gonna run into, you're just holding it for 100 pips. No, don't do that. Okay, don't do that. First, pay yourself at a logical point. Okay, you pay yourself at a logical point, and once again, you're an intraday trader, right? So how much is this? Yeah, you have 21 pips. Okay, so that's enough for now. Okay, that's enough. And only then you leave the run. Okay, so remember, always your targets will be external range liquidity or as Asian highs and lows. Okay, so is that clear? Okay, like in this setup though, okay, now where will I move it to break even? This gets taken out. I'm tapped in. Only once this high breaks, I move it to break even. Can you understand that? Okay, only once this high breaks, I'm moving it to break even. Like let's see, let's go to 1 minute. Yeah, let's go to 1 minute. Only once this breaks. Okay, not once this breaks. No. Not here, only in here. Can you understand that? Okay, hope that's clear. Okay, so yeah, that's about that. Was that question clear? I hope that's clear.
Perfectly clear.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay. What's your next question? How do you, when your entry is updated, on which time frame do we wait? I told you that, right? Make sure we are. Okay, so at least the 15 minutes.
At least
okay,
15 minutes,
at least, yeah. Is it on the same as you set your name? Okay, so that's the same question, right? Is it on the same time frame as you set your limit or lower time frame? Yeah, now it's like this. Okay, like not the same time, because our POIs will always come from the higher time frames, right? It will always come from the higher time frame. So now, if you are going to wait until 4-hour breaks, okay, like for example, in here, of course, you could have waited until the Asian high breaks, but the thing is now, it's not going to be on the same time frame. Okay, now see, your point of interest was from the 4-hour, but you move it to break even at only after the 15-minute breaks. Can you understand that? Okay, so something like that. Okay, something like that. So not necessarily on the same time frame. Okay, not a break on the same time frame, because if you're going to buy it from a 4-hour, and if you're going to wait for a 4-hour swing high to break, you'll have to wait until at least this breaks. So then, like, you're still not moved. You haven't still moved it to break even. Okay, so don't do that. At least the 15-minute. Okay, so it's clear, right? I hope that's clear.
That's clear.
Okay. Let's see. What's your next question? Which stop loss would you suggest using? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't traded US 30 and NAS 100 a lot. Okay, so I do not know how the points work out. Okay, I do not know how to calculate the risk on US 30 and NAS 100. Okay, because the thing is, if I do not know, I will tell you I do not know. That's the thing. Okay, because I'm not gonna tell you some lies.
That's okay.
Yeah, I do not know how US 30 and NAS 100 work, because I know it's not pips, it's points, right? It'll be points, but yeah, I do not know how to calculate the risk on this. Okay, because I haven't traded this a lot. That's the thing. Okay, like, but if I'm trading this, okay, if I'm trading this, I will not use a stop loss. I'm sorry, I will not use a lot size.
Excuse me.
I will not use a lot size that is bigger than 0.50. That's it. Okay, so that's up to me, because that's about how I manage my risk. Okay, my like, doesn't matter what, like, how small my stop loss is, I will always use a 0.5 or something like a 0.8 or something like that. Okay, not gonna go into standard lot sizes. Okay, so that's just me. Okay, I haven't traded this a lot because I'm just okay with the forex pairs. I don't want indices. Okay, so something like that. Okay, is that clear? Okay, I do not know that, bro. That's the thing. Okay, I do not know how to use the stop loss on indices and everything.
No,
so I'm not gonna tell you how.
That's okay. I've kind of I've been working around it with back testing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because I think you can. I'm not too sure how I did it, but I was forward testing the one day, and I figured it out somehow, lot size and stuff like that.
Oh, like, I'm pretty sure it's the same concepts though. Okay, because those industry, like, I learned from a guy. Like, I did not pay, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. Those days I couldn't afford to pay, or else I would have paid. Okay, so those days I got a late course from a guy named Matthew. Okay, so that guy trades smart money. Okay, he trades smart money. He's very low key. Okay, like, not most of the smart money traders know him. Okay, not like WWA, not like Phantom or anything. This guy is very low key, but he knows what he's doing. Okay, he's using structure and liquidity like we do, and he only trades this thing, Dow Jones Industrial Average. Okay, and his risk to reward and everything is sick. Sorry?
This is the only trade.
Yeah, that's the exact thing he tells you.
Like,
he tells you currencies are for the poor.
At your cursor over there.
Okay.
To the right, that little tweezer tops, as they call it.
This?
No, to the double top there. Sorry, to the left.
You can annotate, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
That actually came from like a.
I'm pretty sure this tapped into a weekly or something.
No, I don't. Well, I didn't check the weekly.
Check. Not the weekly, daily maybe.
No.
Nope.
No. It was a. Actually, it was. I think it might have been a daily. It was a daily.
Daily. Yeah, we did have a daily order block in here.
A daily opening price. Daily opening price.
This one?
This one, yeah.
Let me see. Oh, this one. Yeah. This one. Like, if you go to the 4-hour, you can see that this was a support broken, turn into resistance. For sure. Yeah, there we go. See there? Broken support, return into.
And I refined that to like a 15-minute order block.
Oh, that's awesome.
No, I didn't get the trade. But I was practicing. I was like, why did this happen?
Yeah, now opening prices, I told you, right?
Yeah,
Opening
yeah. I
prices,
was like,
very
opening price of the daily, like what?
daily.
What?
These opening
we
prices
go.
will be very important. Like, look at this. Where did this come into?
Mhm.
Look at that. Daily opening price. Okay,
To
it
the
taps, yeah, to the tick, and then it
to the
started
tick,
drop.
to the tick, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, so these opening prices will be very important. Okay, see, like this is what I told you. It's the same thing. It's the same thing even on this thing. See, where will the next week we can open? From here, right? What's the next POI? Imbalance. See that? Backtest is that way. Okay, we have the imbalance on the daily. What did we have? Yeah, breakout on the daily. So the market is anyway bearish. To go to the 4-hour rejection block, 1 hour, nothing that you could see, but let's see what happened. There we go. Taps and then it starts to drop.
Thanks for
See that?
coming.
Okay, so yeah, very nice. Okay, very nice entry.
I feel like
Yeah.
250 ticks or 25 ticks.
Yeah.
25 ticks to 500 ticks is acceptable.
On this thing?
Mhm.
On yeah.
On US30.
On US 30, yeah.
And then it depends on your risk factor and your account size. You are going to be,
yeah, that's the thing, that it completely depends on your account size. That's the thing.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you saw how this one tapped into the weekly imbalance, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, tapped into the weekly imbalance, strong high. Okay, now this is the thing. You have to be flexible at this time. Okay, because why did I tell you this? Now you might think strong high, low of the range. Why? Bullish break. Okay, can you see that? We had a bullish break. I remember this example because I did not take the trade. Okay, I don't trade this thing. I was explaining this to someone. Okay, I was I think I have that recording. I was showing him that we have this thing right here. Okay, can you see this? Lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. What will people expect? Lower high and a lower low, right? Okay, that same exact thing I told you at the beginning of the first session. Now look at this. We had a strong high in here. Okay, stop hunt, breakout structure. Okay, stop hunt and a breakout structure. Now it's like this. Okay, we do have another break in here. Now you might think high of the range, low of the range, high of the range, low of the range, right? Yeah. And then you'll try to take a sell from here. But the thing is, what did I tell you about POIs? I told you a high quality point of interest will have liquidity resting below it, right? Now, does this POI have liquidity resting below it? No. So which means we will know that this thing will also get manipulated, because what have people been taught? I told you, right? Choose the order block that broke made structure. Imagine how much of liquidity we will have above these highs, because see, one thing, we have a trend line. Okay, we had a trend line, we had an order block. This could also be called as a supply zone. Okay, we have all that stuff. So all that liquidity is being fed into what? Into the rejection block that was right above that. Did you see that? Okay, so now this is the times when you should stay flexible. Okay, because now if you try to take a trade from somewhere out here, you will get stopped out. Because why? Like, structure isn't enough. Liquidity is also important, right? That's what I told you. So what happened? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Tapped right into this. Okay. Taps right into this. So yeah, let's see how many points that was. Yeah, safe, right? I guess so. Around 30.
Your speed will put you out. Your speed will put you out. So like if you calculate that, that's only 34 ticks. So if you go to the high of the high of the week.
Yeah. Above this.
No, the other one.
This one.
The POI.
This.
No, higher.
Which one?
The previous, that one.
This one. Okay.
Yeah, if you take the stop loss to that one.
Oh, is that safe too?
That should be about 100 or something like that.
That's 73. Yeah, 73 ticks.
So that's actually 750 pips.
Oh, that's fine, right? I think that is fine. Okay, so
yeah, well, depending on where you want to go to.
Yeah, then that will be fine. Okay, so yeah, that's about it. And then once again, what do you have in here? A pool of liquidity, right? Now we know that liquidity is what drives the market, right? Liquidity is what drives the market. So which means, now does it make any sense for them to get into these areas once again, back into this order block itself? No. Does this order block has any liquidity resting below it? No. Then why would it go there? Okay, so this is where the liquidity is. We have to look for POI above that. So what did we have? Let's check. Yeah, there we go, right above that order block. Yeah, I do not know how this played out, but you see that, right? Order block. Okay, so we have this. Let's see what happened. Okay, hopefully this plays out because this is an example. Let's see. Yeah, so now if you try to take a trade here, let's say you're trying to set it here, your stop loss will go above that high. So 63, something like this. Go to the 4-hour. Let's wait for a bullish breakout. That way we know that the trading range has been created from here to here, right? Not yet. Not yet. There we go. Can you see the bullish breakout? A swing high, created a lower low, has been broken. Okay, you can see this, right? Here we go. Yeah, and then this will be your internal range liquidity of this trading range now, from up here to down here. Can you understand setup, right? I hope it's clear. Yeah, and then you target external range. Okay, let's see liquidity. Now this is the thing. Now, like I told you, like it doesn't make any sense for price to get into these areas, right? So because there is no liquidity below this. But this, look at this. All of this will surely be liquidity. Can you see that? Okay, yeah, that will be liquid. So let's see. I'm not very sure.
It does that.
Oh, shit. Oh, I think it started melting. Yeah.
It goes, I think it goes a little bit through that.
Yeah, let's see where I tapped into though.
I tapped into like just with liquidity of the day, of the 4-hour.
Yeah.
But far back.
Yes.
Like far back, like
started melting
decades ago.
Yeah. Yeah, I have no idea where I tapped into. Actually, it just created almost equal highs before falling. Okay, maybe they're gonna get into that once again. Now there's no point of looking at this because why? They have broken out of the current trading range, right? Okay, they have broken out of the current trading range. So, like in my opinion, this will be liquidity once again. So let's see. Let's just see if they're reacting. Ah, no. Yeah, they just started melting. Oh, this is recent price action, right? Yeah, this is recent.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that was that. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see what the monthly has done actually. Yeah, no POIs on the monthly, but the previous months, of course, we did have a POI. What did we have? The order block. Can you see that? The next monthly candle will open in here, and then we got the order block. See that? Order block, and yeah, you can call this a break or whatever. Then on the weekly, you did get the rejection block. Daily, once again, another rejection block, and the daily has also turned bearish. Can you see that? Stop hunt and a breakout structure.
I actually saw this this play out in front of my eyes.
Stop hunt, breakout structure right here, then a break to the upside. So your trading range will be from here to here. Internal range liquidity has been taken out. Price has tapped into this POI. Now the market has turned bearish, which means the major trend is bearish. The counter trend is also bearish, which means they're coming for the external range liquidity now. Okay, so the best thing to do is start looking for sell setups, right? You have to start looking for sell setups. See, even this, they very tap into rejection block. Okay, so tap right into that. Let's see. Yeah, this rejection block thing is crazy, honestly. Okay, let's see.
Works so well.
Yeah, works so well. Oh, yeah. This is what we were looking at, right? Yeah, this is what we were looking at. Okay, so yeah, we had this point of interest in here. So we know that anyway, we're not going to take a trade from here because why? Liquidity, right? Liquidity. So then if you're taking a sell here once again, no. Now your targets are not here. See, these are the perks of analyzing the higher time frames. Okay, now your target will be down here, not here. Can you understand that? Okay, so this will be your final target. Yeah, so stop loss can go here. And yeah, it starts to melt. That's it. Okay, so if you get that, you're out. Okay, you are out of the chart. Okay, so yeah, something like that. So can you understand this? Let me know. Yeah, is everything clear? Yeah. What other questions do you have? Okay.
Well, I just thought we could maybe like practice some US30, maybe some EU if you want to.
Yeah, let's check EU maybe. EU, when I see you, yeah. So just like I told you, I do not use DXY.
Yeah, and also if you don't mind, like let's like just choose like maybe a random pair. It's like GJ.
GJ, yeah. Let's look at GJ actually. GJ is very interesting. Okay, because it moves a lot. Okay,
Yeah.
GJ actually it moves a lot.
Any one of them.
Yeah. But the thing is now GJ, I don't think GJ will work very good on like with Asia and everything. Because why?
But
JPY
that's
is an Asian pair, right?
exactly, yeah. So like what I want to see, like, because remember I asked you that question, is like, so the
Yeah.
manipulations happen in another time frame. So what I want to figure out, because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I want to be able to use any pair,
Yeah.
you know? So whether it's EA, GN, or CAD chef, any type of pair.
Yeah, but the thing is now just do not look at all of them.
No,
Okay.
no, I'm not. I'm
Yeah,
not.
like if you're trading if you're trading GU, okay, just stick to GU or as maybe NAS 100 or Dow Jones or GJ. Okay, just 2 or 3 pairs maximum. Okay, don't this cat JPY and all of that. They are crap, honestly. They are crap, honestly. But this is awesome. GJ is good. Okay, GJ
I
is
was
very
just giving an example. Maybe that's a bad example. Excuse me.
okay, so don't look at everything. Okay, that'll mess up your mind. Okay, don't do that. Okay, so
But like, what at the end of the day, I want to be able to do this on any pair.
any pair. Yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
Yeah,
I want
yeah.
to, I want to master the skill. So,
Yeah.
so that like let's get GJ.
Yes, let's look
Just
at
to see
GJ.
it.
Okay, so then, like I told you, now let's maybe look at 2 weeks of price action or something, right?
Okay.
Let's go to the weekly, to the replay tool. Okay, so then,
This
what's
is not
the
going
day?
up all the time. No?
Yeah. Okay, so what's the time? Oh, this was 23rd May, so there is no monthly candle. So let's start from the weekly itself. Okay, so now on the weekly, what do we have? Where will the next weekly candle open? In here, right? But the next thing is the weekly has turned bullish, right? Look at the breakout. Can you see that? Okay, the weekly has obviously turned bullish. Okay, the most recent breakout structure on the weekly is what? Bullish.
Yeah.
Can you see that? So which means it's better to look for buy setups, right? It's always better to look for buy setups. Okay, so we have the breakout bullish, and the other thing is now the next weekly candle will open in here. So what's the next point of interest you have? This one, right? Rejection block. Let's actually mark out the whole thing. Let's wait for confirmations. You get it, right? So this will be your point of interest. Okay, this will be your point of interest. And then what can we do? Okay, and then what can we do? Let's go down into the daily. Let's go to the daily and then maybe refine it to the daily. Yeah, the daily rejection block. Can you see that? Yeah, we had a daily rejection block. Let's refine it to that like this. Yeah, so this was the major breakout structure that is bullish. So now price has also, let's check the weekly quickly once again. Yeah, the weekly has also tapped into what? A breaker. Can you see that? Okay, it has tapped into a breaker. See, resistance broken, turns into support. You don't have to look at that way, but yeah, it has tapped into the
Definitely
breaker.
gonna look at it that way from now.
Yeah, up to you, up to you. Okay, so yeah, now we
There's
know
no ways
that.
you can say don't look at it that way. When I definitely look at it that way. I have a line chart too.
Yeah, just use the line. Yeah, no problem with that. Okay, so yeah, then price has tapped into the weekly point of interest. Let's check the daily quickly. So on the daily, what are the next areas we have? Okay, so on the daily, yeah, we can refine that weekly zone. Okay, we can refine that weekly zone back into the daily rejection block. And what else do we have? No proper breakouts to be seen on the, like on the candlesticks. You can't, but see, if you use a line chart, can you see the breakout? Okay, yeah, it has broken out, but the thing is, no swing high was broken. So we cannot actually use that as a breakout structure. So let's drop one time frame lower. Let's check the 4 hour. Yeah, now what has happened on the 4 hour? The 4 hour has obviously turned bullish. Can you see that? It tapped into somewhere around here and bullish. Can you see that? Break of a swing high. Okay, yeah, look at it this way now. Now let's say the range we had was from here to up here. Okay, so this thing started falling, and now the counter trend has also turned bullish. I told you, right? Now the major trend is bullish. What has happened to the counter trend? It has also turned bullish. So which means range expansion, right? That will be your range expansion. Okay, then which means this will be the internal range liquidity of a lower time frame trading range. Can you understand that? Yeah, that will be the internal range liquidity of a lower time frame trading range. Okay, so now what we could do is let's wait for a bearish breakout structure actually. this will be a strong low. Why is this a strong low once again? Why? Because see, liquidity was taken out.
Just about.
Yeah, just a little bit below it, and then comes the breakout. Okay, so this will be your internal range liquidity. You can do maybe, let's check the 1 hour quickly. Yeah, we only have the rejection block. Let's do a slight refinement of this thing into the rejection block. Ah, no, that's over refinement. I think we'll have to wait for another confirmation. Let's actually, if it comes here, let's do a low risk buy. Okay, which means like not a low risk buy. We're not going to risk a lot on this. Okay, so let's do that too. Yeah, internal range liquidity. Let's go to 1 hour. Let's check what the 1 hour is doing. Yeah, we had a strong low in here. Stop hunt. And then we got a break of a swing high. Yeah, now what we could do is, yeah, now let's do this. Okay, let's add timing as a confluence. Okay, let's start to add timing as a confluence, which means Asia and everything. Okay, so let's see what's going to happen. Let's go to 15.
Are we going to add Asia or we're going to add?
Now we're going to see what Asia is going to do. Okay, because I honestly do not know what's going to happen. But so remember,
to my understanding, right?
Okay.
So what I'm assuming is that if the session doesn't have a pair, if the pair is not in the session, right, then that session should get manipulation. Yeah,
that session will get manipulated. Yeah, you can even use it that way. Okay, so yeah, okay, so the only thing is if it is not strong, yeah, it will get manipulated. That's it. Okay, it will get manipulated. Okay, so session doesn't matter actually, because if you just remove sessions out of the equation, like let's go back into GBPUSD. See, like if you remove sessions out of the equation, see, just pure market structure, right?
Yeah,
just pure market structure. That's it. Okay, so sessions will be used only for extra confluence to and to identify liquidity. That's it. Okay, so remember that. Okay, you get the point, right? I hope that's clear. Sure. Okay, yeah. So then we know that the major trend, okay, that's bullish. Counter trend has turned bullish. Maybe we have some internal range liquidity. Okay, we have some internal range liquidity. So remember, now if you're going to take a buy in somewhere around here, what is your final target? All the way up here, right? Okay, that will be your final target. Okay, so now what we could do is we could wait for a blown. Like I told, like let's wait for sessions now because we're intraday traders, right? Let's see how we could have taken a trade intraday basis. Okay, let's go to yeah, let's go to 50-minute, mark out Asia, wait for Asia to end, and then look for a setup. I do not know how it works out in GJ, but yeah, let's see. 230 to 930. There we go. So this will be my Asian session. Okay, this will be my Asian session. Now, what are we going to do? Okay, we're going to see what Asia has to offer now. Okay, we're going to see what Asia has to offer. Like, I'm not very sure if the Asian session thing works in here, but let's see. Okay, there we go. Asia. There we go. This will be Asia. Yeah, this will be the Asian session. Then we had a strong low in here. Let's actually wait for a manipulation of the Asian low down into a rejection block on the 4 hour. Go to 1 hour. Let's see what they're going to do actually. Nah, they just started going. See, this is why I told you. Okay, Asia will be strong on these pairs. Okay, so they just started going higher. Let's see actually. Let's wait for the main setup that we were analyzing from the weekly. Yeah, so this will be the one shot 1K. Okay, this will be a one shot 1K. You either take an entry from here directly, okay, or else you can wait for another confirmation if you want to, but let's see. Just wait for the break to the downside. So that way we know that the trading range has been created, right? Yeah. Oh, I think we got it. Yeah, there we go. I think we already got the break. Can you see that? A swing low. Yeah, swing low. That created a higher high, has been broken. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Broken. Trade in range. What's your trade in range from down here to up here? So your first target will be here. Second target will be all the way up here. You get it, right? I hope that's clear. Okay, so first target will be this one. Okay, first target will be this one. This will be your point of interest. Okay, let's see. Let's do a buy in here. Okay, not gonna risk 0.5%. Okay, not gonna risk 0.25% actually. Stop loss will obviously can't be below that. That's 21 pips, right? Okay, that is 21 pips. Who wants a 25 pip stop loss? Let's go to the lower time frames. Let's see where we can place the stop loss at. Maybe below the 15-minute rejection block. I think that'll be too tight.
Yeah, too tight for split.
Yeah, look at that. That's 5 pips. Okay, so that's too tight.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
EU,
that's
it's a different story.
Yeah,
For
that's
some
too tight.
reason, brokers love it.
GJ's volatility is too high. That's the thing. That's the problem. Okay, so let's check the 5-minute quickly. I don't like to do this over refinements, but where can we place the stop loss? Yeah, it's the same. Let's do a slight refinement of thing into this thing, this little QML. You can see that, right? This QML thing.
Yeah.
See that? Okay, let's do a slight refinement. No, I think this is over refining, but let's see. Okay, so we have this. Because the thing is now, you see, we can't have a tight stop loss. That's the problem. Okay, we cannot have a tight stop loss.
You've got to give him to be it.
Yeah, that's the thing. So then let's try to buy it here now with the 5 pip stop loss. Stop loss will be 5 pips. Let's try 5 pips. And first target will be here. Second, oh, that's 290 pips there. Okay, let's see what happens. Ah, shit, stopped out.
Just
Yeah,
just
stopped out. Yeah,
but in theory,
yeah,
it still works.
Yeah, it still works. Okay, the thing is, like, we just can't. That's the problem. Okay, we just can't place a tight stop loss for the sake of it. Okay, it has to make sense. It has to make sense. Now, if you have it below this, and if you focus on the RR, you will have a 1 to 60,
which is fine.
Yeah, which is fine, which is perfectly fine. But the thing is, now we have this ego, right? We don't want to have a 70 pip stop loss.
Yeah,
okay, so
but
that's a problem.
Sometimes you don't want to be a loser.
Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, so that happened.
Like, I think 10 pips, 15 pips is probably enough for GJ.
Yeah, that'll be. Okay, so we have this. Now price has tapped into this
If
level.
you don't mind, can you check that POI that you did previously? That was the 1 hour.
This one, the 1 hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you check that POI, is that the 1 hour week?
This one, not the 1 hour week. Actually, we used this is not even a 1 hour week. Okay, this was a weekly rejection block. That once again, see that weekly rejection block. Okay, refined to the daily rejection block, and another refinement into the 1 hour and the 4 hour. You see that, right? Okay, so something like that. Okay, something like that. Okay, I think we got stopped out. Not I think, we did get stopped out. Let's wait for a confirmation then. Okay, let's wait for a proper confirmation. A swing high that created a lower low. There we go, break. Can you see that? Yeah, break of structure. Okay, break of structure. So which means, yeah, the breakout, right? We do have the confirmation. Okay, we do have our confirmation. So now if it starts to retrace, what are you going to do? You're going to look for another buy setup, right? You're going to look for another buy setup. And yeah, like at a glance, can you spot the liquidity?
Of course.
Look at that. Okay, so right away, you can see this will be, for sure, this will be liquidity. You're not going to buy it because now most of the other traders, what will they do? Choose the order block that broke structure, right? Okay, so they'll even try to buy it here. But for us, this will simply be liquidity. So below this, let's look for a high time frame POI. Can't use the 4 hour rejection block. You can see that, right? Can't use that, obviously. Yeah, because the liquidity is down here. Let's go to the 1 hour. There we go. Order block. Yeah, we had an order block. You can see that, right? Order block. And the other thing is we had a rejection block. I think we can never have a tight stop loss on GG. Okay, let's go.
It's not about, like, for me personally, it's not really about like finding the tightest stop loss.
Tight stop losses. That's not necessary.
On a certain pair, like if you chose like EA or something like that.
EA or something,
you can't have a tight stop loss.
That's the problem.
It's like 150 pips a day.
150 pips. That's the problem.
A day, like daily, literally daily.
Daily. Okay, so yeah. Now let's do this. Okay, yeah, let's do this. If it gets here, okay, if it gets here, we're going to wait for a confirmation.
Confirmation.
Okay. But if it runs through this, we're going to buy it from here.
Just blind.
Refined. Yeah, let's try to buy it here.
Like a
Yeah,
10 pips. Let's make it 10 pips. At least.
maybe at least now we have a tighter stop loss. Nah, still 8 pips. Yeah,
I
that's
don't-
okay.
I don't
Still 8 pips. Okay. So, but this thing right here, this will be a very safe setup. Why? Okay. 1 confirmation, 2 confirmation, 3 confirmations. Can you see that? Okay. You have 3 breakouts. So this will be a pretty good trade though. So you can, if you're risking 1%, these are the types of setups you have to risk 1% because you already have 3 confirmations, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so
price
you
is
have
going to the upside.
yeah, you
That's
have
good.
liquidity and first target and yeah, second target. Okay, so this might be a 1 shot, 1 kill, I guess. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think it broke to the downside. Yeah, it broke, right? See?
Yeah.
But still it starts to go up.
Run away, so
I think more liquidity is getting built up. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. A manipulation of this high. And now they're starting to come down. Where did it tap into though? No idea. Yeah, but you can see that, right? They did a manipulation of a swing high. Okay, did a little manipulation of a swing high. Yeah, look at this. Very clear liquidity. Very, very clear. Okay, so are you going to buy it here? Are you going to say it's a strong low and buy it here? No, you'll get stopped out. Okay, so you can see that, right? Very obvious liquidity. Okay, very obvious liquidity. Let that go now. I don't even care if it taps here and flies. No, okay, I don't care. I'm not even disappointed if I miss that trade because it was risky. There we go. Manipulated. Oh. Oops. Check. Okay, no reactions from this zone.
What time is that?
This was at yeah, perfect. 30 minutes after New York. Okay, 30 minutes after the New York kill zone. Okay, so yeah, a very good time to be trading. Internal range liquidity taken out, tapped into this, and there we go. So,
into Asia.
Yeah, into Asia. No, we don't care. Now, the thing is, like I told you, now if you're buying it here, first target up here. Okay, so this will be your first target. So you have, isn't that enough? 130 pips.
Yeah,
okay, so first target, yeah. Then comes your second target, yeah. This will be your second target. That was the 4 hour. That was, I think, the 1 hour range or something. And then the final target is up here.
What was the odd for the first TP?
Sorry?
That's the odd for the first
RR for the first TP is around, yeah, that's a 70, 1 to 70. Isn't that enough? Okay, so that's it. If you're risking 1%, yeah, I don't know if you just remove 0.5%, you have around maybe 8%. Yeah, 8%. That's enough, right? 8% a day. Okay, and then now it's starting to calm down. Why is that? Nah, eventually started going up. Yeah, took a little time though, but yeah, a 1 shot, 1 kill like we talked about. Took 5 days and 12 hours. Okay, so where did this come into? Yeah, one whole week. Okay, let's see where it came into. Right back into the order block. Can you see that? Right back into the order block. See, this is why I told you. The higher time frames are the ones that will show you where price is going to reverse.
Did it tap into a 4 hour order block?
Yeah, 4 hour order block. Look at this. Go to 4 hour. See that? Right into that. Tapped, and then it started going higher. Okay, so that's the thing. Multi-time frame. You'll have to always switch through the time frames. Okay, so it tapped. Let's see how we could refine that zone actually. Yeah, on the 30-minute, we did have a rejection block. Can you see that? Okay, we did have a rejection block in here. But it went straight through it. Oh, yeah, it went into this imbalance, this tiny little imbalance. See, like smart money traders, support and resistance traders, anyone can take the trade. Depends on what concept you're using. Okay, so easy, very clean, very clean. Okay, so can you understand this? Let me know. Yeah, you get how we got this trade from here, right? Yeah. Okay, you get the point. Okay, so yeah, let's look at EU2. Okay, let's do at least like maybe like 1 week's price action. So is this clear how we did the 1 shot, 1 kill?
Yeah, for sure, 100%. Okay. I just wanted to see like because like, we've been focusing on the Asian manipulation for a while.
Asian manipulation, yeah.
Which is fine. Like but I also consider the JPY as like
JPY. Yeah,
I
now
also,
for JPY, in my opinion, you can't use Asia thing. Okay,
yes, you
because
got
because Asia is strong. Like
yeah,
JPY is an Asian pair, so that's the time when the Japanese banks do something, they trade. Okay, so they'll
exactly.
always make, like, not always actually, but most of the time they will make strong highs and lows. Okay, so you cannot expect the Asian high or low to get manipulated. But yeah, if you're trading something like even AU, because Australia, the AUD, right? So
Yeah.
AUD is an Asian pair, so it's the same thing. You can't expect the manipulation. But let's look at EU actually. Okay, so I think EU might show us nice setups. Is this EU? Yeah. Let's look at EU.
Just give me 1 second, please.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, let's see what EU has to do. Okay, let's look at a week's price action. Yeah, let's try 2 weeks. Okay, so what are the POIs we have on the weekly? Okay, what are the POIs we have? Now, one thing is we know that the market is still bearish, right? Okay, yeah, the market is bearish because the major breakout structure we have is bearish. And then what are the next POIs you have that you could sell it from? So the next weekly candle would open in here. Yeah, we do have a rejection block in here. Let's mark that out too. Okay, and then, yeah, we had an imbalance in here and another rejection block in here. Can you see that? Yeah, so these might be the POIs that we're looking at for this week. And then let's go to the daily. Yeah, on the daily, we do have a strong high in here. Can you see that? Because why? Liquidity taken, and then structure is broken. Yeah, so then this will be a strong high. So which means most likely this thing will hold, right? This thing will hold. So we can have that marked out. We can have that marked out. So on the daily stop on breakout structure, this will be a strong high. Okay, so this will be a strong high. And yeah, this will be POIs too. And then what can we do? Okay, now we do have a strong high. We have the high time frame POI marked out. Then what we could do is we could go into the 4 hour. Yeah, let's check what the 4 hour has to do. On the 4 hour, of course, yeah, we do have a strong low in here. Why is this a strong low now? Liquidity taken. I'm sorry, I'm having a sore throat. Okay, and the structure broken. Can you see that? Okay, liquidity taken and then structure broken. Let's see how we could. Yeah, we can do a slight refinement of, yeah, what was this actually? A weekly imbalance, right? Yeah, let's do a slight refinement of the weekly imbalance into the daily imbalance. Can you see that? Okay, so we can do a slight refinement of this into the daily imbalance. So we can have it like this. Let's go to the 4 hour. Yeah, a refinement of this into the 4 hour rejection block. Once again, can you see that? Okay, yeah, a slight refinement of this into the 4 hour rejection block. We can have it as it is. Yeah, I doubt this because why? This high never tapped into this thing. Can you see that? Then it can go past that too. Yeah, can you see that? Never tapped into that. Okay, so let's actually have it as it is, like this. Okay, you get why we refined it to that, right? I hope it's
I
clear.
100%.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's have it like that. Yeah. No more refinements, but oh, I think we can do a little refinement of it into the imbalance. Can you see that? Okay, yeah. One more. This will be the last refinement into the imbalance.
Oh wow.
That's it. Okay, can you understand it? Okay, that's it. Okay, like no more. I think we over refined it already.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
Okay, let's see. And yeah, we had a stop hunt in here, a breakout structure in here. So which means this will turn into a strong low. This or as this, whatever. This will turn into a strong low. So there's no point of looking at this weekly point of interest anymore, because why? Before getting into this, they have to react to this strong low first, right? So there's no point of looking at this. Let's delete that. Okay, then let's go to the 1 hour. Let's check what the 1 hour has to offer. What do we have on the 1 hour? We do have a strong low in here. Yeah, see, liquidity taken. and structure is broken right here. Then, yeah, this order block, can you see this order block? Okay, this thing right here, price has not tapped into that yet, and we even have some liquidity above it. Can you see that? Okay, we even have some liquidity above it, this low. Okay, let's wait for Asia to end now. Yeah, let's see how the Asian manipulation thing goes. But on the 50-minute, the Asian low looks like a strong low. Can you see that? Okay, the Asian low looks like a strong low now. Okay, so I think we can't expect the low to get taken out again, but let's see. Let's mark out Asia. Opens at 230, ends at 930. Okay. Yeah, let's see what happened. Let's wait for Asia to end actually. Nah, Asia just started flying. Obviously, they're not going to clear it out because it moved for more than what's that? Oh, this is EU, right? But let's see.
EU.
Yeah, how much did it move? Okay, yeah, around 40 pips. Okay, so I'm not I'm not expecting the low to get taken out anymore, because if you go to higher time frames, yeah, you can see how it's just going up. Okay, it just keeps on going up. Let's go to the 1 hour. Let's see where we can buy it from. We had the midline and an order block in here. And the H1. Let's check the H4 real quick. Oh, we had a breaker. Can you see that?
Yep.
Yeah. We have this
The
for the 1 hour.
Comes
Yeah.
out again.
Okay, so yeah, we had the line chart. Yeah, let's see what they're gonna do. No, it started flying. So what happened was, I think a strong low is created in here too. Oh, in here. Let's check if we have any POIs in. Oh, we have an order block. Can you see that? Okay, we have an order block that was created in here. Because now what are we focusing on? We're focusing on timing, right? We're focusing on timing. Because right now, what's the time? 11:15. Okay, so perfect. Timing is perfect. 11:30, 12:30. So this is when we should stay active in the charts. Price started flying. We do have a strong low in here. Stop hunt, breakout structure on the 1 hour. Yeah, we do have an order block that was created. You can see that, right?
Yeah.
We do have an order block that was created in here.
Great.
Open. And then let's go back into the 30-minute. Yeah, let's see how we can refine the point of interest. Okay, let's see how we can refine the point of interest. Now, can you see that? Now, like there is no point of looking for a manipulation of the Asian low, right? Does it make any sense for you to look at a manipulation of the Asian lows right now? No. Okay, it doesn't make any sense at all, because why? Asia has moved a lot already. Okay, Asia has moved a lot already. So yeah, we have all of this stuff. Okay, so timing is also perfect. Okay, let's do a little buy in here, expecting price to get here by London. Stop loss. Oh yeah, let's say we had a 5 pip stop loss, very safe. Okay, let's say we had a 5 pip stop loss. Yeah, very safe, right? That's very safe. And where can we target though? Where can we target? What are the logical areas where we could target?
That inducement.
Yeah, all of this liquidity can be targeted for sure. Okay, everything is set. Because now, why are we trying to buy it here? Because it is anyway risky to sell it here, right? The market is bullish. Can you see that? Okay, this is the low of the range. This is the high of the range. This thing came down, yeah, and it has turned bullish. So which means it's trying to run out of the range now, right? So it doesn't make any sense for you to sell it anywhere out here. So that is why we're going to buy it. Then first target will be around, yeah, 50 pips, more than enough, right? So timing is good. London kill zone has opened. London session opens in here. So now, like with having a 5 pip stop loss, now even if this is the strong low and if they do a manipulation of this thing, we're still safe. Can you see that? Okay, we can still be safe. Okay, 12:30. Oh, yeah, there we go. Go out. Okay, so can you see the timing once again? 30 minutes. Yeah. Okay, 30 minutes after London. Okay, 30 minutes after London, it gets back into this, and you're out. Okay, and also it never got here. Okay, so yeah, that was that day. Now the thing is, like, it wasn't a very picture perfect setup. Okay, we will have to yeah, we will have to accept that thing. But yeah, like you get the point, right? I hope it's clear. Okay, yeah, you get the point. And then yeah, now it's over. Now what do? You wait for Asia to end. Yeah, you're done for this whole day. Okay, you're done for the whole day. Let's wait until next day's Asian session starts. Let's look for another setup. Okay, there we go. Before Asia, yeah, let's actually wait for Asia to end. And there we go. Okay, Asia is now over, right? Asia is now over. Now, what are you going to do? We're going to still look for buy setups, right? We will still look for buy setups. Why? Because the market is still bullish, right? Yeah, let me just mark it out like this. Okay, let's go to the 4-hour. Let's see what are the higher time frame zones that we have. Yeah, before that, let's check the daily real quick. Let's put the replay tool and then look at the daily, or as you know that, right? The daily candle will be printed. Yeah. Asia is here. Okay, Asia is here. So what are the next zones that you have?
The rejection of the daily.
Yeah, on the daily, of course. Yeah, now the next candle will open in here. So we have an imbalance in here. And also, can you see that?
Opening price.
Yeah, we had this opening price thing in here, but I think that's like too far down or something. Yeah, that's okay. Let's go to the 4-hour. Let's go to the 4-hour. Let's check the 4-hour quickly. What do we have on the 4-hour? We do have a rejection block in here. Can you see that? Okay, yeah. We do have a rejection block in here. Okay, let's go to the 1-hour. Yeah, nothing property to be seen. Yeah, so this will be a nice point of interest, in my opinion. Now let's wait for Asia to end. Okay, Asia is over. Now what are we expecting? Yeah, a manipulation of the Asian low into this. Okay, this is what we're expecting with London. So yeah, 11:30. Oh shit, it starts to fly once again. Ah, no trades. Yeah, can you see how the momentum kicked in? Okay, 11:30, and then it started going higher. Where did it tap into? Yeah, I hate picking up POIs from here because I told you, right? The higher time frame zone is here. Okay, only the higher time frame zones will reverse price. Okay, so there is no point of looking at anything around here once again. Okay, so that's the thing. No setups, I guess. Yeah, no trades during London. Let's actually wait until New York. Okay, let's see what New York is. Sorry?
What day was that?
This was 24th of May. Yeah, 24th.
Tuesday.
Yeah, a Tuesday, I guess. Okay, so let's wait for New York then. 4:30 to 5:30. Yeah, like me, I will not be expecting this to hold because you can see this, right? Liquidity. Okay, Asian low, London lows.
Asian inducement.
Yeah, Asia inducement and everything. So all of that, like you can see this is clear liquidity. So this will be my next POI down here. So let's see what happened. Okay, timing is good. Timing is good. Yeah, didn't do that. I think no setups this day. We'll have to let that go. Let's look at another Asian session. Yeah, let's look at another Asian session. Asia, where is Asia? 2:30, 10:30. Yeah, let's wait for Asia to end once again, and let's look for another setup. Okay. There we go. We have Asia. Let's quickly check the higher time frames. Like, can you see how every single day we look at the higher time frames? Okay, like pretty much every single day we have to look at the higher time frames. Yeah. Now look at this thing. Okay. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. What will people expect? Higher low and high high. What are we expecting? Manipulation. Can you understand that? Yeah. Okay, you get it, right? I hope it's clear. Now everyone, like almost everyone will try to buy it here, right? But for us, what is it? It is liquidity. Okay, so let's mark it out. Okay, let's mark it out. And then now the thing is, now we're not going to buy it directly. Okay, like why are we not going to buy it directly from here? Because we even had a daily zone down here, right? Oh shit, tapped into this. Can you see that? We had a daily zone down here. Okay, so buying it here directly will be risky. Okay, will be risky. So what are you going to do? You're going to wait until price enters that zone, and then you will be waiting for a breakout structure. Can you say it? Okay, you'll be waiting for a breakout structure. So we have this. So we had Asia for this day. What can we do this day? Yeah, this day, of course, the Asian high looks like a strong high. Can you see that? Okay, the Asian high is a strong high, right? Equity taken. Yeah, related manipulation, structure broken. London will, yeah, London kill zone is at 12:30. I'm sorry, 11:30. So what are the next POIs we have? We have an imbalance in here. Can you see that? Okay, we have an imbalance in here. Let's go to the 1 hour. Same stuff. Okay, let's see. Yeah, now starting to drop. No trades during London. Then let's wait for New York. Yeah. Now are you trying to buy it here? No. You looked at the 4 hour and you saw how this is liquidity, right?
Some people are already in.
Yeah, some people are already in the market. Okay, and I think they're giving reactions too from the 4 hour level. Like that's a clear for sure it will be a manipulation. Let's see. Yeah, look at this. Maybe if you go to 5-8 or something, I think you even got a break. Okay, you even got a breakout structure and everything. So yeah, I'm still expecting this to get manipulated, and only then I'll be looking for a setup. Let's see. Let's wait for at least the 30-minute. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Manipulation. Okay. Good that we did not enter right away, because see, it came a little bit down. And there we go. There we go. Breakout structure. Can you see that? Okay, yeah. We did have a breakout structure. So now since a strong low is created, now what can we see? Okay, we can go into a higher time frame now, right? We can go into a higher time frame and see what are the next POIs that we have. Let's go to the H1. Yeah, this has already tapped into the order block. So now we have a rejection block. Yeah, we do have a rejection block in here. Let's go to 30-minute. Still the rejection block. Yeah, see, swing low feeding liquidity. Can you see that? A swing low feeding liquidity into this on the M30. On the M15, what do we have? Yeah, this will be liquidity. Like for sure, this is liquidity. Why? The order block that broke structure. That is where everyone will try to buy it, right? So for sure that will be liquidity. So we can mark that out as liquidity. So our zone is in here. Let's look at one time frame logo. Yeah, how much is the stop loss if we buy it from the order block? Yeah, let's have 5 pip stop loss from the order block. Can you see that? Okay, like this. So even if it taps into these areas, we're safe. 5 pips. And now where do we target once again? Where do we target? Okay, after the manipulation, what happens? All the way up here, right? Because on the 4 hour, this is what happened, right? Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, manipulation, then the high high. This is what we're expecting, right? So if you're trying to buy it here, where is your next target? The next target will be all the way up here. Okay, the next target will be all the way up here. But I don't think this will be a very nice setup, because can you see the timing? That's 9:15 my time. Okay, that is 9:15. So we're just gonna break a rule. Gonna trade. Okay, messing around. Oh shit, that's too late. Yeah, that's too late. 10:30. Yeah, that's 10:30. Damn, that was too late. Like me, honestly, I wouldn't have entered this trade for sure. Okay, I wouldn't have entered this. Okay, so this is only for an example. Okay, I wouldn't have entered this anyway. So let's see. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Let's actually wait for Asia, because I wouldn't have taken this trade anyway. Let's wait for Asia.
Probably stops you out.
Yeah, Asia might stop you out too. Okay, so let's wait for Asia to end and then look for another setup. Okay, so because this wasn't safe at all. Let's see. There we go. Asia.
Asia's buying E.
Asia, I think Asia has built a lot of liquidity this day. Okay, yeah, so much liquidity. Let's wait for Asia to, yeah, Asia is now already over. Now what are we gonna do? Like, we know that the market is bullish, right? We know the market is bullish. Why? A manipulation of the higher low, structure is broken, so which means the market is trying to run out of this high. So does it make any sense for you to look for sell setups now? No, right? Doesn't make any sense for you to look for sells from here because they're trying to run out of this high now. Okay. So then what we can do is we can look for a high time frame POI below Asia, right? Below Asia. So let's start with the daily. Let's see what are the POIs we have. This is where the Asian low is. Let's go to the daily. On the daily, yeah, we had nothing. Let's go to the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, yeah, we did have this order block. Can you see that? We did have the order block right below Asia. Opening price, what's that? Opening price comes in at 06700. Okay, and institutional price level 2. Let's go to the 1 hour.
That's a big institutional price.
Yeah, exactly. We have this 30 minutes, still a wick. 15 minute, we still have a little wick. Go to the 5 minute. Yeah, still a long wick. Let's see how much the stop loss is from here. No, I think that's too big, right?
For you.
Yeah, if it's fine with you, let's do this. Let's buy it. Stop loss. Yeah, let's say 7.8 pips or something. And then you can target these highs once again. Yeah, did you see where I placed my stop loss? It is below this low. Okay,
Yeah.
Below this low. That is where we place the stop loss. And then we can expect price to get here by London kill zone, 11:30 to 12:30. That's the time window, right? That's the time window when we should stay active in the charts. So there we go. Asia, let's go to 50 meters. It will take ages. There we go. Okay, timing is good. A manipulation of the Asian low. Right. Okay. Safe. See that? I would have got stopped out. Okay, but yeah, we're in the trade. Okay, we are in the trade. And then yeah. Now see, first target. Where's your first target? Asia. Okay, that will be your first target. Always remember that. So you pay yourself here, and only then you leave the run. Okay, then there we go. Now you don't care. This was barely safe. Okay, so okay, so let's see. Once again, let's wait for Asia to end. 2:30, 10:30. Like now, do you see that? Like, I don't bother to look at all these unnecessary ranges and anything. Like, did we focus on anything that's in here? No, right? No. Because we have marked out the high time frame zone actually. See, like even in the first session, once I started showing you the examples, I showed you, right? Like, did we even bother to see what's happening here until it met the high time frame price level? No. We were trying to take trades from here. Yes. Only once it reached here, we started looking at something else.
Exactly. Okay. No strategy on what's happening today.
Exactly. Okay, so you don't have to care about what's happening. Okay, and let's see. Then once again, it runs into Asia. Yeah, hopefully this don't get stopped out at break even again. Okay, so yeah, there we go. Into your final targets. So you pay yourself. Not a very clean picture perfect setup, but anyway, you made the money, so you're out. And there we go. Once again, Asia. Okay, so there we go. Can you see how the liquidity is being fed into this level? Yeah, once again, liquidity being fed into this level. Now remember, if you're going to take a trade here, this is going to be a little long-term trade. Why? Because it's coming from a higher time frame, right? It is coming from a higher time frame. So it will be a little long-term trade. So we have that. Now, if it goes above this, okay, this thing starts to drop. Yeah, now obviously Asian low is liquidity, right? Are you going to buy it from somewhere around here? No. You will wait for the Asian low to get taken out. And below that, you can look for a point of interest, right? So let's look for a point of interest below Asia where price could get into. We're still buying it. Okay, we're still buying it because can you see?
We haven't tapped that zone.
Yeah, a lot of liquidity was getting built up in here. You saw that, right? So we're going to buy it. We're going to do this. Okay, so let's look for a POI below Asia. Let's actually start from the daily. So we had the Asian low in here. Let's go to the daily. What did we have on the daily? Nothing. Let's go to the 4 hour. Asian low is here. What did you have? A rejection block. Can you see that? Yeah, we did have a rejection block in here. Yeah, we had another one in here. We have two zones. Yeah, let's do this once again. If it gets here and gives us the confirmation, let's buy it. Or else if it gets here, let's buy it right away. Okay. Let's go to 1 hour. Let's go to the 30-minute. Yeah. Complicated. That's okay. Let's see. Let's see what's going to happen.
I think the bottom one. Yeah.
The bottom one. Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Let's go to 1 hour again.
Unless it just goes straight through.
Yeah, maybe something like this too. High highs, high lows, high highs, high lows, high highs. Yeah, this could also happen. Okay, this could also happen. Let's see what happens.
That one does look like inducement.
Yeah, that might be the inducement. Let's mark it out. Let's wait at least. Okay, let's see the timing once again. 11:30 to London has already opened. 11:30, 12:30. Yeah, London has already opened. So London is falling down now for some reason. Like we're not going to take any sales from here anyway, because why? The higher time frame zone is here. Why would we sell it here? Right? So risky. So we're trying to buy it. Let's expect price to get here by 4:30. That is the New York kill zone, and 5:30. See, this is the time when we are expecting this move to, this setup to play out. So let's buy it. Yeah, now I'm buying it only because you told me the second one played out. Okay.
I didn't say it played out. I said it's
okay. Yeah, let's see. Okay. So let's say the stop loss was around 5 pips. So you know that right now we did have another zone in here. So if it came here, what are we going to do? We're going to wait for reaction. If it does not give us the breakout, we buy it from here. Okay. And then where do we target? Asian highs. Okay, you get it, right? We target the Asian highs. So let's see. Yeah, manipulation of this low. Okay. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Look at the timing. Look at the timing. Perfect. Okay, and then yeah, there we go. Timing is perfect. Yes. Oh shit. Starts coming.
I didn't know it was going to hit that.
Okay, so now this right here, don't fear this drop, because why? For sure, that drop was only a re-entry. Okay, why? See this? Tapped into this, stop hunt, breakout structure.
Yeah, I probably tapped into that break.
Yeah, okay, stop hunt, breakout structure.
That's rejection block.
Yeah, stop hunt, breakout structure. Now this will also be liquidity once again. Why? Swing lows are your internal range liquidity, right? Swing lows will be your internal range liquidity, so we can't choose that. So let's look for a higher time frame zone below the liquidity to re-enter. Let's check the 4 hour quickly. Nothing on the 4 hour. 1 hour. Yeah, rejection block. Oh, then it will come back into the entry. 30-minute rejection block. 15 minutes still the rejection block. 5-minute. What did we have on the 5-minute? I think we had an imbalance. Yeah, let's buy it from the imbalance with our stop loss below the strong low. Safe, right?
Yeah.
Confirmation. Buy. Yeah, perfect. 4.4 pips. Yeah, now I love it. Okay. And then we can do this. Okay. So here, let's see. Oh, it starts to shoot up. Oh. Well, timing isn't good. Timing isn't. No, timing is okay. This is 8:30. This is like 1 hour after New York, 2 hours after New York. Oh, I think I did not get tapped in. Yeah, but the thing is, if you add spreads or something, you will get tapped in. That's the thing. So let's say we got tapped in just for the sake of it. Okay. And yeah, it's ran into New York. I'm sorry, it ran into Asia once again. Let's mark it out. Now, do you see how we don't even bother to trade any of these pullbacks? Why? Risky. Counter trend, right? They are the counter trend trades. Okay, so we're not going to trade any of that. Let's wait for Asia to end. 39.30. 239.30. Yeah, there we go. Asia. Like this. Okay. So this is over. Now, are you going to sell it in here? No, right? Do not do that. Why? Risky. Are you going to sell it from anywhere out here? No, you're not going to do that. If you're going to sell it, you will only sell it from here. Okay, you will only sell it from here. So let's see what happened. There we go. Targets met for these trades for both of them. Yeah, inducements. Can you see that breakout structure?
Yeah.
Imagine how many traders would try to sell it once again. But what are we going to do? We're going to wait for the manipulation. And yeah, let's actually sell it from here directly because we have liquidity resting below it. Oh, I'm sorry. I stopped sharing. Okay, can you see it now? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we can sell it here. Where can we place the stop loss? Let's say above this rejection block. I don't know how many pips that is. It would be too much. Yeah, 5.4 pips. That's okay. Let's see what happened. Yeah. This will be the shit. The thing about tight stop losses. Yeah, look at the drop.
Melts.
Yeah, it started melting literally. Okay, so how many pips was that? Yeah, 150 pips. Now, can you see the POI? The POI was perfect. You saw that, right?
Yeah.
The point of interest that we marked out was perfect for this week. Okay, maybe this was the high of the week, but yeah, did get stopped out because of this tight stop loss. But you can see how it gave you that sniper entry. And look at the drop as soon as it taps here. Look at this, the first tap. See this one? Look at this. The first tap, it gave you, the first tap gave you 32 pips.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you like not gonna lie, I wouldn't have paid myself anyway, because after this breakout structure, okay, since it's coming from the weekly, I would have moved it to break even and then gotten a break even. Okay, so that happens. Okay, that kind of stuff happens, so can't help you. So can you understand this? Let me know now. Okay,
Yeah,
so
100%.
this is how I go about the day. Okay, like now, even in here, what's happening now? Okay, see, tapped into the weekly, stop hunt, breakout structure. Okay, and all of this will be internal range liquidity. And look at the reaction once again. Okay, so if you're trying to take a trade here, external range. Okay, external range. Where did this tap into? Yeah, look at this. QM. See that? QML. Okay, let's check the daily. Nothing on the daily. See, like you'll have to have a little understanding of SNR and stuff to trade this.
So gonna use that.
Okay, so yeah, just try doing that. You see how that right now? Smart my traders would have never taken this entry. Never. Okay, but yeah, now you know how to use them. Okay, so I'll tell you if you want to backtest the different types of SNR levels. This is a support. This is a resistance. This is a resistance broken, turning into support. Okay, and then this is yeah, same thing. Yeah, a support broken turns into resistance, and then we have QMLs. Okay, these areas. Okay, and then same thing in here. So yeah, these are the stuff that other than like in addition to smart money, these areas, just pay attention to this, but on the line chart. Okay, always on the line chart, not on the candlesticks. Okay, not with the wicks. You're not going to mark out the wicks. You're only going to use the line chart for this. Okay, so pay attention to these areas too, because these areas will also reverse price action. Okay, these areas. Now ICT calls this thing a name. Okay, he has come up with names for everything. Yeah, he comes up with a name for this. Okay, so I do not know what it is. Just remember it's a line chart, it's a QML, or like whatever name you want to call it. Just call it a POI once again, no problem. Okay, so the names aren't necessary. It's all about knowing, like understanding the logic behind it. Okay, so you get this, right? I hope it's clear. Okay, so yeah, what else? What else? Let me know. I think this already tapped into this. No, I did not. Okay, so yeah, what is everything clear now? Let me know.
Everything is 100% clear.
Yeah, so like
I will send you questions if I do have.
Yeah, just send me the question. I'm really sorry for the late replies, bro. You know the situation of the country, right? It's crazy. Okay, so I'm really sorry for the late replies.
That's okay.
Yeah, no, like I reply as soon as I see the messages. Okay, not that I'm ignoring or something. As soon as I see the messages, I will reply. But with the situation of the country and everything, the connection isn't that stable all the time. Okay, most of the time the connection isn't stable, so I'm not much active on social media because I haven't even traded. Like I haven't even posted on my Telegram channel. You'd have seen that. Okay, so yeah, I don't have the energy to post there. That's the thing. I did take trades. Okay, like mainly on gold. Okay, I took a lot of trades on gold, not anything else. So like couldn't post any of them. Okay, couldn't post any of them. Like On gold, I had so many trades. Not so many. Yeah, I did take all these cells from here, this one and this one, not the direct entry from here. I waited for the breakout and then took the trade. And yeah, I took the buy from here too. And yeah, took a sell from here using this rejection block. You can see that, right? Very perfect. Yeah, took the sell from here using the rejection block. So because it took out the internal range liquidity, broke structure, created a new range on the 15-minute, internal range liquidity, 4 POI, and the drop very clean. Okay, see, like, look at how many pips this is. 150 pips in 9 hours. Okay, so that was more than enough. So yeah, had so many trades, but couldn't post any of them. Like, I didn't want to post them. That's the thing. Okay, so something like that. So you get it, right? I hope everything was clear today. Yeah. Let me know. Do you have any other questions? No.
Not right now. No.
Not right now.
Yeah, just one question. One question I think is, you trade a lot of gold.
Yeah.
For me, I find that gold and USD, they're not. It's not obvious that there's a correlation between them. But like previously, I've been told that stay away from gold, kind of thing.
Yeah, like
stay away from gold.
Gold is actually crazy.
And stay away from cryptocurrency. So
cryptocurrencies, yeah.
And ETH.
Yes, because you saw how that Luna thing melted, right? So crypto does not have any assurance or something. It's crazy.
But I'm going to say that it does work on crypto as well.
Yeah, the ranges thing, it does, because those days when I used to backtest crypto too, and the range thing, like, it worked perfectly. The ranges. Okay, yeah, it works perfectly. But the thing is now, like, the range isn't enough, right? The range does not have enough confluences. That's the thing. That is why we should use timing as a confluence. So to use timing as a confluence, EU, GU, and gold is the best thing to do. Okay, like trade them, focus on them. That's the best thing to do. Okay, so in my opinion, I don't know how you trade. So if you are okay with something else, yeah, that's perfectly fine. Okay, so the thing is, like, you don't have to do exactly what I do. Okay, that, like, you know that, right? Like, a trading plan will differ from person to person. Okay, a trading plan will differ from person to person. Okay, so you don't have to do exactly what I do. Maybe you know more stuff that I do not know. Okay, but like, in my opinion, the stuff we already know is that's more than enough, right? Like, this is like, we know so much more than the other smart money traders. That's the thing. Okay, this is like so much, because all they know is about order blocks. Okay, they try to buy it here, they get stopped out because
I've even forgotten that word.
Order blocks.
Yeah. So it's not even in my work. Like,
yeah, like, all we focus on is structure, liquidity, and then the POI. That's it. Okay, so like, I don't know, for some reason these rejection blocks are crazy, bro. So pay attention to them. I honestly, I do not know the reason behind it, but it's crazy. Okay, it is very, very crazy. Just pay attention to that. Okay, just pay attention to that. And like, the size of the wick doesn't even matter. Okay, for these rejection blocks. Okay, like, for example, see this one right here. Go to the 1 hour. We did have all of this liquidity. Okay, and above that, on the 4 hour, yeah, not this one, yeah, this one. Like, let's say we use this. See that? Look at the size of it. Okay, look at the size of it. If you sell it here, just stop loss above the imbalance, still safe. And look at this. Okay, they are giving this QM traders an entry too. See that? QM
stop loss.
Okay, yeah. See, look at the precision. Taps, and if you pay yourself at 50 pips, this is 90 pips, not even 50 pips. Can you see that? This is why these retail traders use a lot. Like, for me, what would I do? Liquidity building up, QML, sell it. Boom, look at this. 100 pips in 30 minutes. More than enough, right? And I'm out. That's it. I pay myself at, yeah, maybe 50 pips and I'm out. Okay, that's it. Okay, and yeah, something like that. And this thing started going up and yeah, started dropping once again. The thing is, like, you don't want the precision, but for us, we will get that precision anyway, because we're not going to sell it here. We will wait for this high to get taken out anyway, right? So then we will get the precision. Okay, so precision isn't what's important. It's about, like, knowing what you're doing, right? Structure, liquidity, timing as a confluence, and yeah, easy. Okay, so yeah, what else? Let me know. Is everything clear?
Everything is clear. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So if you have any other questions, just send me a voice note or something. That will be very
for sure.
Yeah, just send me a voice note or something, and